I've got a
Stream
party.
is now started, and I was about to say apparently I can't see the stream or something, or the flight sim, but no, it's fine. Welcome to the show, everyone. We're gonna be flying the CRJ, well, trying to. I took it on one flight already. Looks like there's Skyman over there. We're just gonna do this one on multiplayer since I don't know how to fly the plane really yet. But I know Skyman's around. I don't know who else is gonna come fly. And we're on East USA, I think.
I'll hop on.
Yeah, East USA.
Cessna.
You're not gonna be able to keep up unless that Cessna is a CJ or a citation or Cessna citation CJ4,
There you go.
or even a longitude. That works too.
How do you show that Atlantic aviation thing on your?
Ah, there are the lightings.
There's an FBO button
On what?
on the flight plan go.
Oh.
I mean, look at
I'm
that. I can turn it on and off.
launching
You're what?
flights I'm launching flights.
All right. What am I doing?
I wonder how much traffic will be there.
Man, there's a few planes around in multiplayer. What do I need to do? Oh, I need to bring up the checklist I'd gotten for the plane, which helped out a lot. There's a few of the, like, emergency things that I don't know, or not the emergency, the, like, testing things that I don't know where they are, or anything like that.
Have you watched a tutorial?
Oh. I just need the checklist. The checklist, and then you can kind of infer where certain things are. Let's see here.
I
Gonna
print
show
mine
up.
out.
There it is. And I'll go make stuff bigger because we only need to look at one side at a time.
We're just gonna fly a sim brief routing there still?
Yep.
Okay. I'll take the first one we got.
Gotta get sim brief here in a bit though. So safety checks. We have parking brake is set. I'm gonna put the armrest up. Parking brake is set. It's down there. Landing gear is down. It's like there. I'm actually gonna turn on the headlamp. Nose wheel
You turn
steering
that on.
is off. What'd you say?
How do you turn that on?
I don't remember. I use a button on my Bravo.
Oh.
That I map to it. And also by default it's white and it only has a one LED in it. But I have a mod that makes it red and then another one. And it's actually the same mod that changes the lighting on a lot of planes. Which actually I need to check if there's a CRJ version of that lighting. But there's a thing for it. It'll make it so it's like 3 LEDs. So it changes the texture but not necessarily the color. Then the red thing changes the color. First we have spoiler lever retracted, and that is working. Throttle is cut off, or shut off. Flaps are up and 0.
Like we're getting the
Weather
20.
radar. I don't even know where the radar is. You guys know?
Weather
Way
radar.
at the bottom.
Or is it that the 550 doesn't have the weather radar? That could be a thing, right? Because this
Radar
checklist
terrain?
technically is for all 4 of the CRJs.
It
So
has
I
the
think-
weather mode, I'm pretty sure, if you go through the format.
What format?
The
I'm in the
scroll
550,
for the
not any
range
of the bigger
format.
ones.
I'm in the 550 too.
So where'd you say it is?
Look to your left panel there, format range dial. It's the bigger knob
Wait, over
closer
there?
to the panel.
That's just the map screen though.
Yeah, but there's a weather, I'm pretty sure, part of it. This looks
The
like
screens
it's
aren't even on, so how's that supposed to work? When this thing's telling me
Well-
to make sure it's off.
Get good, son.
Anyways, ADG, I don't even know what that means. Not deployed, probably isn't. Emergency flaps, I don't even know where that is. Oh, right here, maybe not spoilers. Yeah, I don't know about flaps.
Do I turn on live players?
Just do
Yeah.
all players.
All players, yeah.
Hydraulic pumps are, where is it, right here, all off.
Where are we?
Nashville.
KBNA.
BNA. Cockpit preparation, battery switch.
It's gonna give us 190. We're probably gonna want lower.
But you know, I'm gonna just use track IR here.
Dude, where are you?
Atlantic.
I don't know where that is.
Short of uniform 2. Let's see, then we need...
I'll just be in
okay,
my
GPU. We're gonna plug up the GPU. Which is... oh, we need chocks. There we go. And ground power cart. Available and now in use. I'm gonna turn on a bunch of the lights around if it'll let me. So there's lights there. There's lights somewhere over here too. Actually, while I'm down here, oh, not that. I'm gonna do the whatever you call them,
There as well.
the inertial navigation things.
I found you.
Battery, all that's on. So APU, power slash fuel, that's on. There's no light that comes on it for some reason. And then start the APU, and that should start to bring numbers up on those 2 dials. Got that.
You have a lot of warning.
Generator switches. Actually, wait, where's the rest of my lights?
You have a lot of warning.
Those.
Starting.
Here.
Let's put this on to.
Did you test the fire?
Import.
There's all that. I know I'm missing some lights. I don't know where they are. Floor. That's one of them. I'm totally missing some light knobs. I don't remember where they were. I found a whole bunch of them when I flew earlier once.
What specifically you're trying to find? The dash lights?
Wait, they're down here, aren't they?
Look below
They're
the
right here.
trim.
I think this is it.
There you go, you found them. Look at you. You're a smart person.
Yep. Smart.
Found it.
I'm smart.
He versus Osley.
So you don't need that bright.
Check outside, see if you can see.
Yeah, I assume that's you over there.
I think it'd be
And
pretty
you're
fair to
150.
say
Why are you flying in a 152?
Because I have to go soon.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Not
So
even
I'll
gonna
just
try and
taxi
keep up with us or
around.
anything? Or...
No. That's pointless.
You think
Who needs a
realistically we get
prime?
20 Charlie for our takeoff?
20
If
center?
we're in, if
20
we're in
center?
20 flow?
I'll look it up in a minute. Nav lights. Come on, what? It still seems like stuff's really dark even though I turned it up. Whatever. Logo lights, it's nighttime, that can come on.
Clear!
Yeah, prop spinner now for me.
Alright, we got a nice start.
Now, FMS, I gotta
Parking
set
brake
that up.
off.
Evo.
Actually, I'll start
What?
over here.
Where the fuck is Evo?
Just doing
Oh,
some
I forgot to
stuff.
plug in my throat.
Elizabethtown.
That sucks.
No, that's New Hope.
There we go. Uh-oh. Alright, that's fine.
Let's see, do right here is it actually gonna show up? Nope. I don't know why my web browser it doesn't detect it half the time. Like I gotta figure out how to fix that. There we go. Go create. KBNA to KSDF.
Almost only 100.
I'll just vote.
Or if you get caught saying that here. And we are a CRJ-5.
The legs on this side.
Apparently that's our routing. Why is there no arrival? Wait a second, let me check this real quick.
Probably because it's too short.
I'm gonna check our letters of agreement. Is there anything for Nashville to Louisville? Yep, there's supposed to be a thing in there.
I think you should look out your front window.
You're probably sitting there in front of me, aren't you?
Check.
Like, this you over here coming up?
No, I'm in front of you.
Yeah.
Alright, let me start my engine back up. I did it so I'd be quiet, and then you didn't even notice.
I don't even have the sound on that loud, which I should have it on. Let's turn it up.
That's hilarious. Krista
Get my
3 only
lights on.
has the initial, the star point, and the transition.
Wait, who? What?
Clear!
But Krista 3 approach, or departure rather, only has 3 points to fly down. Or basically a
Alright,
straight
there's
line.
engine start.
Why are you yelling clear, bro?
So there's nobody under my propeller that gets chopped up.
You're in Flight Sim multiplayer.
Oh, there goes. Yeah, but like ground crew, you know.
Or Flight recommends Krista 3, I was in mind about Imbel 4. Yeah, I was about to put in Imbel. Shoot, I'm gonna take Kraus route.
Mabel 4.
Let's get his route. Oh wait, one of those options. Wait, I am dumb. Yeah, there is a bunch of options that you can select from.
Hi,
Why
welcome
did I
to
not
Sim
even
Brief.
go select one of those? It's just usually I go with whatever it first gives me.
Because usually it's valid.
I mean, they're all valid. It's just we're turbojets, so we want good stuff here. So we'll go with that, even if it
Tower,
is
or Louisville Vor.
4. You're gonna go with that one,
Yeah, I'm gonna be that guy.
bro. See, the thing about this arrival is, it pretty much vectors you right onto the ILS if it's north flow, which it was
Okay.
earlier.
Gotta still
I'm
engage
doing
the
a
young
flaps
effort.
full takeoff.
Altitude. Yeah, 290 with the highest, but we're going 131 miles. I just feel like the Vision Jet should be treated more like a turboprop and not forced into some of the stars. Yes. Apparently in Oakland, at least on VetSim, they do it like that. So let's go flight level 270. No, I could totally go higher, but eh. Actually, no, we'll go 29.
10 G's in the Cessna. Hopefully I don't have to talk to anyone to take off because,
Oh, this is
Well.
multiplayer.
yeah, I know.
You don't have to talk to
Can you hear me? Or no?
in that Discord, yeah.
No, on my plane.
I don't think so. I'm in my plane, so no.
Normally you can hear other planes.
Well, you're
I'm
nowhere
gonna
near
do
me
an
right now.
overhead buzz. Let's see. Alright. Right on my nose, you're dead. You know, I pushed that red button on my
I mean,
yoke.
now I hear you.
Meow.
Just a little non-threatening Cessna 152.
Watch me hop in my Beef 22.
Alright, now we have some routing stuff from Navigraph. Go plug that into SimBrief, or not SimBrief,
Wait, is this
Navigraph.
Sky over here?
I don't know.
I
Or
barely
Sky
know
is
my
here, yeah,
name,
he
do
is
I not?
actually.
It's a United. Oh. Sky, do you got your engine started?
I'm just starting the left engine now.
So let's see.
Did you
we're
hear
gonna
me?
Put some numbers in here. 32
Hello,
people.
Brayden.
No. Did you hear my plane? Not.
We're in our planes. We're not hearing you.
Oh,
I'm hearing everything but outside right now.
well. Oh. Because normally you can. Well, I mean, for me at least. I can hear other people or like other planes when I'm in my plane.
There's my 1.8 tons of cargo. What about fuel? What about my fuel? 6,100 on the fuel.
They should add speed brakes on the 152. Like, I have to slow down. Oh, watch out, Sky, watch out. Oh!
What the heck, bro? Oh, Lieutenant Dan, how you doing? Happy New Year.
Oh, I could just use slew mode.
Yeah, you could.
It's so fun. Like, who needs realism of that when you can do a flaps 3 take or a flaps full takeoff and
That's
take off
done.
when you're
Come
not
down
on the
here.
runway?
If I go look over at Navigraph and the airport chart, not the airport chart actually. See, I can't even do that. So I'm just gonna assume this position is correct. Because we're not actually at like a terminal stand or anything.
Could you be?
KB.
Aren't you a CRJ?
Yeah,
What airline?
none of them.
Oh.
None
Private. Yeah, none yet.
Private.
Business. Just like the
That wasn't good.
approach into Bowman. None yet. Business.
What do you mean?
There's one of the RNAV approaches into Bowman. That's the waypoint names.
Oh, really?
Nanya business. And I'm not
Is it
saying
actually?
business, it's
Service
business.
store? What's the the service stores still
Oh.
open. Whoops.
Alright.
Emergency lights
So I'll
are still
feel
And
take
open.
also,
off.
some of the
Okay.
waypoints are I've fallen and I can't get up.
Who makes these? The FAA.
I don't know. No, it's air traffic manager or something like that.
Huh? Hang on, I'm getting an F-18. I'll be back.
I
Alright,
thought
hello.
you were not going to be here that long.
Yeah, but
I guess he changed his mind.
people they're late.
Actually, wait, I have to go
Or they're
export
upstairs,
all
I
the
don't-
stuff from SimBrief here. Export select formats. There we go.
Oh, you're
Ooh,
not gonna
Delta
manually
22,
enter
how
it
you
in?
doing? KBNA, we're starting, and then KSDF where we're going, and that should pull the flight plan out.
Louisville.
Looks like it wants us to go off 20 center. What are they using in real life? Or 20 center.
Oh shit, I didn't even realize that was a thing.
What?
Once they come
You
down
just-
here, because I hear them upstairs, I'll leave the call.
Departing runway 20 center, 20 right. Okay.
Oh, it doesn't.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna put on a last minute air show. Alright, just be ready.
I guess you already put it in your folder, eh?
What folder?
The flight plan from SimBrief.
Oh, I got it where it does it automatically.
Oh, cool.
Oh. How do you do that?
The what's the thing called? They literally have a program for you, the SimBrief downloader. I just right click, export selected formats, and if you look here on the screen, it exports like 8 different files right now.
Oh.
Got a thing that's the actual like PDF flight plan in case I can't download it from the website. You got some CRJ stuff for there.
Thing doesn't have any
Got a
text,
thing if
right?
I wanted to plug it into flight sim, stuff. You got PMDG, you got PMG weather. You got the PMS 750. Apparently, you can do something with it. And then vPilot if I wanted to file through vPilot. It's pretty useful.
Oh wait, no. Oh, there's the
Just
taxi lights. It's the
cute.
recognition lights. It's just under a different name.
Performance in it, which I can come over here to the
Oh, bye.
tablet, maybe. Nah, I gotta do it this way. And I come copy performance data into data in FMS. And then it plugs in all the numbers for me. VNAV setup. I don't really need to do a lot
So
of this.
we'll pretend we have a.
Gotta put in weather information, which is not from the checklist, but from this thing.
Oh, we'll go VFR because we're totally VFR aircrafts.
Wait, what?
I'm just putting in a fake squawk.
Oh, I put in 2000. Usually.
Oh.
So climb. We're going up to 270. I'm gonna put in the for our climb. Actually, this is climb. I'm gonna put in 200, which is 26 wind to 263. Need that extra 0. 263. I didn't type that right. 263 at 54. Plug that in. Not I put it in the wrong slot. Why am I so bad at this? But then let's see, top of climb. We'll go 270. 70 slash 072. Ooh, Shoe Foster, how you doing? Thanks for the follow. Then we have our descent, which I'll put in, let's say 150. 264 slash 036. And then there's this deviation thing. Negative 39. I don't exactly know what that means, but it's in the stuff here. And then the next page, I don't think I need to do anything with. Need to execute this time. I don't know. That should all be set up. I need to do the departure and arrival though. So let's see here. That is the Krista 3, looks like, which I'll come over to the plane and plug that in. Krista 3 out to... Fly until midnight? No, I'm not. I was going to, but then... oh shit. Wrong thing. But then my mom's like, yeah, all this stuff about not being there for New Year's and stuff, so... We'll end the stream about 10:30 or 11 o'clock or something. I was mostly just gonna not do anything except for the stream, because even my little brother, he's over at like a friend's house today. Let's see, Old C, taking off 20 center, execute. Then we'll go to the arrival, which is the MBEL 4. Ah, crap, the wrong button. I'm used to the next page button being down there. You had some people over yesterday, but it's just you tonight? Oh, okay. MBEL 4. Plus, you know, this place that I'm gonna go after the stream, it's free food, you know? So who am I to complain? And I don't believe in them doing the 1.7s. What are they doing right now in real life at SDF? Let's see here. KSDF is... Oh, they are doing 1.7s. That's... I guess the wind shifted. 2.8 at 4.
Do you want to do a parallel landing? I'll take 17 right.
I mean, you have to taxi so far if you're doing that.
Okay, I'll take 17 left then.
I didn't say... If you want 1.7 right, go for it. I'm doing 1.7 left. Yeah, we'll just have just a very slight quartering tailwind for this landing. Actually, in terms of actual weather,
Remember all the happy times we had?
it's not looking too bad out. A little bit of clouds, tiny bit. We're up higher, but we're not going up super high. We'll have crosswind, and down lower towards the approach, we'll have crosswind, and towards final,
Remember all the happy times we had?
yeah, light winds, but still crosswind. Okay. So I selected thunder, we need to execute that. And actually I need to go back to the checklist. Now that all this is done. Okay, FMS packs left and right. Where was that? That was up here somewhere.
Alright. I'll tell you the truth.
Shield probes. Bro, I literally found some of this stuff earlier. Oh, right there. There it is. Also, air conditioning, come on. Go ahead and turn it on. Windshield heating. Low. ELT, right there. Arm. Now, the stall warning, anti-skid test, and MLG bay overheat test. I don't know really where those are. I mean, I know one or two of them is down here, I think. So this one, that's fine. But then I don't know where the other ones are. Like anti-skid skid test and stall warning. You know where those are, Scott?
There's a flip lever for the stall, and then you hold it down.
Where?
Up top, above the first MFDs, where you have master warning, master caution.
There? Oh, yep. Okay. Now what about the anti-skid test? Know what this one is. The anti-skid, I don't know where that is. Yeah, we'll skip it. It's the sim for, unless I tell it to, everything's basically perfect. Engine sync in one. I guess that's you checking if the N1s are the same, which I mean, since nothing's really happening, they're at 0. Flaps set for takeoff. We have flaps 8 over there. Which, there we go. TCAS test, I don't know where you do that. See, everything's in, like, you know, weird places. I'm not used to it. TCAS test. I don't see it. Any of you guys see it? Although, looks like your screen's getting covered up there. Also turn down that. Yeah, I don't see, at least down here at the bottom, TCAS thing. Really anything for it. Is that it? Or maybe that just changes what's on the screen. No, doesn't really change it. Yeah, I'll skip it for now. Backup comm, I think you like turn it on down here. Just in case or something. Stabilizer trim and mock trim on. That's... No, these aren't it. Wait, that maybe? I mean, trim, you definitely need that. Is that it? No. Stabilizer trim and mock trim. See, I found some of this stuff earlier. Maybe it's... Oh, wait, this is it here. Except this one's in op. Oh, no. Oh, it was good. There it is. Whatever. And a yaw dampener. You know, I couldn't find where that was earlier. Did you find that, Sky? Maybe. Maybe not. I feel like you're gone for a minute.
I had the mic muted.
No.
Light controls down below. Press and hold each of those buttons.
Wait, where? What?
Below the lighting controls, press and hold each of the engage buttons for the yaw dampeners down below. The lighting in the middle, bottom.
A lot of lighting
no.
controls.
Not that.
Wait, this?
Yes, press and hold.
I mean, I assume they're coming on. There's no indication.
There
At
is
least on
zero
the button.
indication, but you have to press and hold.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about it not being on the whatever the warning thing.
Believe me when I say they do. The zero indication.
Before
that
engine
they're
start, ground equipment removed. Oh, the door wouldn't even open. Now it is. There's ground power. Removed. Wait, when to make a hot fudge sundae? We up yet? No. Still trying to figure out the plane.
on. No, Stu and his slow butt can't figure out how to pilot the plane.
I can pilot it, it's just all the systems and starting it where the buttons are. Unequipped, remove wheel chocks. Removed. Control A, full. Do you mean. Oh, Control E. That's it. Doors are closed. Yep. Passenger signs, that is this. Just put on auto. Landing elevation. I have no idea where to set that, I'm gonna be honest.
That what?
Landing elevation. Barrow. What was that?
Pray and hope.
Oh yeah, B, there we go. There's our barrow. Except that didn't work.
A 996.
997.
It's
FMS,
changed then, I
set all
guess.
that stuff.
Nope, Nashville says it's 996.
Good for you. Doing what the sim says.
Well, Sim is
AP
leading you
altitude
astray.
and runway heading. Okay, so on this departure, top altitude is 4,000. So we put in 4,000. Or no, I accidentally put in 40,000. That wouldn't work. Look at that. That's 4,000. Why can't I change the lower number? There we go. Now it's working. Okay, what else do we got? We got... Oh, runway heading. Which is... 202.
Alright,
That's
we
real
just did our
fast.
powered push.
Your powered push? I don't need to do a
That's
push,
right.
I just go straight ahead. 202.
Straight ahead to me
trims.
is a building. So.
Well, I turned my plane around. Magic.
I don't use magic. I use
57.
human resources.
5.7. That's over here. Go.
Right, I need to set altitude.
Boost
'cause
pumps,
my
LNR.
altitude set
That's
doesn't work
those.
on this. So many
Hydraulic
things that don't work.
pumps, all. Apparently the
4,000.
some of them only want to go on and not auto. I'm gonna put them in auto. And then beacon on. Version 1. Hit the starter. Have Sky go out there, do a little walk around, maybe inspect the engines. What, his engines?
No,
Yeah, you
we're
probably
moving around
should.
now.
Because when you push back on the ramp like that, you can suck things in the engine.
Nah,
Even
it's
if these
fine.
jets do have higher up engines. Okay, that's N2 is up. There we go. Just watching the N2, N1, ITT, and all that.
I'm gonna go taxi, hold short to 20 Charlie.
At what point?
We're going for full length CR7.
Alright. I mean, it's an 8,000-foot runway. You'll be fine. And then
While you're, of course, breezing through all of your checklist stuff.
yeah, kinda. It's like second time playing it. Go ahead and start the right engine. I think the CJ4 is about as complicated as you want to get. This has too many switches. Bro, the A310 has too many switches. This one, I just don't know the position of them all yet. And 20% basically. Actually, for taxi, we'll arm that thing.
That's grass, I'm pretty sure.
Probes on.
Oh shit, that
I'm going
is
ahead and starting
actually
the
our
before
turn.
taxi stuff. Anti-ice
So on to
on.
Tango 5.
Taxi lights on. APU start and stop, we'll give it a second.
That should be CR7 here.
That one is now started. Oh, what the heck? What's that noise?
Rain question mark?
I don't think so.
That's your stream, right? No, that's mine.
Yeah.
What?
Pretty sure, yeah. Is that FS realistic? It could be. We'll turn it off. Nope, it's the plane. What did I do wrong?
I've got no issues here. Oh, I have both engines closed. There we go, now we're gone. We can go ahead and kill the APU, we don't need it anymore.
I have no idea what's causing that. Is that like rain or something? It's slowing down whatever it is.
Sounded like an engine dying.
No, they're not dying.
The way that ended just then.
The APU was still on whenever that happened. What?
It's back again. What the fuck's going on inside here?
I don't know. Generator or something is running and dying?
Oh, APU generator's still on. Off that.
I wouldn't think that would be causing it. Oh, I opened the bleed and that did something. Yeah, I didn't hear it outside. That could just be a sim thing. What is causing that sound?
I don't know. Someone's flying through me though right now.
Oh, turning off air conditioning is maybe stopping it. Air conditioning is fucked somehow. Maybe. No, maybe it just... What in the hell is causing that? Engine power up. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna set it for ready for taxi. It'll go load all its stuff. That didn't even help.
No, you should check your flight plan because that probably gets reset.
Well, yeah, I don't care about that right now. I'm trying to get it to stop. Yeah, even cold and dark, it's still doing it.
Huh.
It's not rain.
Maybe it's rain, but we're not rendering it.
I just turned off the weather. What the hell is causing that?
Be off, mate.
I'm just gonna restart the whole flight thing then. Which, I mean, that's a lot of time wasted there. No idea what the heck caused that. And it's still doing it! What the hell? What is causing that, bro? Now it got even worse. It sounds like a stick shaker. It didn't even do it. Okay, well, main menu, maybe come back. Maybe it won't do it. Did we die? I have no idea. Plane died, that's for sure.
Hey!
What?
Gone now.
Well, yeah, because I just stopped the thing.
Yeah,
Going back
the
to
sound's
main
gone. Sound's gone for me, at least.
menu. Wait, you were hearing it? Is that just because you had the stream open?
Unfortunately, due to not willing to hear myself or you twice, no, I haven't muted.
So
on the
you were
tab.
still hearing it?
Yes.
Wait, so it wasn't just me?
It was not exclusive to you.
What in the hell? Okay, I swear if I spawn in again and it does it... No, we're starting in
You are the
Memphis.
problem.
No, we're starting in Memphis.
We're starting in
Yes.
Memphis.
Because it could be someone around here with some bugged plane model that I might have installed or something.
Hmm.
Because I've seen it before where someone's engines will be like super freaking loud. And yet they're at idle. It could be like a similar thing, except this one's only in the cockpit. I have seen it where there's sound issues only in the cockpit before though. That I've seen that. Okay, is it gonna do it? No? Okay.
Alright, time to speed run the cockpit front setup here.
Yeah.
You.
It's called ready for startup. We'll go with that. Because I mean, I was starting the engines, you know. Although, is it even gonna do all the stuff? There we go. I'll just turn on all the lighting. Okay, here. Beacon APU available. All that. I'm not even gonna look at the checklist, I'm just kinda gonna go through all this. Just because all that stuff just happened. Okay, there's all that. Those are armed. That's armed. I hate the armrest. Parking brakes on. Those are on nav. This needs to come on, but it doesn't want to, it seems. It just says in op, so I may not be able to use trim. That would suck. Yeah, it's not coming on. APU is on, we're good there. I'll definitely need to put my stuff back in, which shouldn't be too hard. I just need to go enter some numbers on the side. Packs 32. Cargo, we have 1.8 total. I'll put like 500 up in the front. Then 1,300 in the back. Because the back seems to like it a bit more. Fuel, we need 6,100. That's enough right there. Set it on sim, copy it to the thing. Position, sure. Flight plan, KB, NA. KSDF. KBN, KSDF. I don't know if you have to do them like this. Maybe you can. Maybe you only have to put in the route. I don't know. Execute this thing. Oh, now I have to copy the numbers. Once you're actually on the page. Next page, climb winds. Let's see here. 257 at 042. Were you actually putting in all the wind data?
No, I didn't fill in any of that, honestly. I'm a failure as a pilot.
Yeah. Then let's see here, 264 036. There we go. Arrival and departure. We have Krista 3 to all Z 20 center. Then the dang it. I keep hitting the wrong button for next page. Imbo for Myton to 17 left. Thunder. Execute. That should be good on all of that. We'll start the engines. Definitely speed running, you know.
It's the slowest speed run I've ever seen. Step it up, buddy.
Or
Lieutenant die. You taking so long that Lieutenant Dan thinks we died.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard.
starting.
We hope you enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff,
Even
we would
Southwest
like
has
to
beaten
encourage
this
all
speed run?
passengers to watch our cabin
Sure.
crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
They probably have. Oh, wait, what's my trim? I gotta set the trim. We've got 5.7.
Lieutenant, if you jump over from Stu's plane, I'll open the door. You can hop in, first ride ticket to SDF.
There we go, 5.7. Where's my double whiskey? We'll give you a triple whiskey. Just let us get in the air. Oh, wait, I
We
actually have to.
we got Screwball for the Candy Boy lovers. We got some good
It's
old.
armed.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll say Jack Daniels for the cheapos. Some Hennessy for the people up above.
Up above, there's only one floor on this plane.
People find their ways.
Wait, you talking to people up above as in the non-stowaways?
Yeah, they kind of just crawl in there. There's actually beds tucked in there, and that's why they go up that way. Sleep the entire hour of flight.
Disconnect that, remove those. We might just start our taxi a little early while the engine's starting still. I think.
You're gonna say a J7, Stu?
550.
Huh. It
I'm
says
pretty sure.
CRJ-7 on my side.
I'm
That's
pretty
weird.
sure I'm in the 550.
You know what? I'm not even gonna care. Microsoft Sims probably just
Yeah,
being
550 there. Bro, the second engine's not even starting for some reason. Why is it not starting? Not starting. Yeah, second engine's not starting now.
Do you have the engine on shutoff?
What do you mean?
No, okay. You have that on. Check up above. Make sure the engine actually hits on start. It's not.
Yeah, I hit the start thing and it's not starting. The numbers should start going up there. At least the N1. No,
Didn't
N2.
highlight white though.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem.
Check your pumps.
What, up there? The boost ones?
They're on. Okay. Screw it. Put your right engine off, shut off into idle. And then hopefully you can start it.
I don't know. Oh, wait, where? Where's the packs? Maybe that's part of it.
Oh, is the packs preventing the startup?
One of them was in a fault.
Oh, isn't that funky?
Still didn't let it start though. Is this thing so touchy? That stuff. Really, what am I missing?
Press and hold the start engine for right.
Yeah. Didn't do it. Still not doing it.
Press the stop button and then press the start button again. There's a stop button right below.
I'll even hold it to make sure it does it. Okay. Stopped. Started. So what the hell, bro?
Control E.
I mean, even that right there, that's not really working. Yeah, control, you'll go there.
No, you have to hold down that one.
I did.
Both engines.
Yeah,
have
now
to be
right
started.
engine starting. What was I missing?
Your sanity.
Cause I hit control E and that's starting. Okay. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. We're going for a ride.
Jump out, sheer.
We're just gonna taxi on one engine for now.
Salute, Shempasta. Happy New Year.
Yep, Shimpasta is here. Flaps. Okay, fine. We'll put some flaps in. Oh, shoot. I was trying to get it to steer to the left, and I guess because of how much engine power I put in on the left engine, it didn't want to let me steer left. How do you turn off the tablet?
There's 3 bars to the right
right
there
there.
underneath
Okay.
the power.
Don't need it now. Like putting full left in to try and steer it. And now we're going. We're moving. Oh, where's my taxi lights? Let's go ahead and turn everything on.
Recognition lights is your main taxi, and then I used the nose as well.
I am. Well, we're going. You know, I would put in like frequencies and all that in all my stuff, but I don't feel like it.
We're not simulating
Oh,
Bat Sim
shoot.
today. We're just trying to make sure we don't fucking crash.
Yep, and I'm already mowing the grass.
Dude, what the fuck? You're supposed to be the professional here.
I don't know how to fly this plane. It
I
was
didn't
beep
think
beeped out
that
of my
means
way.
taxi work was shit.
I'm trying to get out of here.
Okay. Well, without further ado,
Let's make sure the
few last
reversers are
things to
armed,
do.
just in case.
Turning lights left and right. Turn on the strobe
Oh,
logo.
do I have any
the
checklist things
brand.
I should do here? Taxi, I did
Almost
all
at
that stuff.
Flaps 220.
Yeah, radar and train display. I still don't know where that is, or even the CAS. Oh wait, check and clear. Never mind. That's like that there. Wait, what am I missing? Mock trim. Still missing it? Yeah, mock trim isn't working. Oh, now it works. Okay. What about the others?
Alright, we're lined up. 20 Charlie. Gotta make sure you
Center.
are rolling
20 center.
forward. Oh, Charlie, just to piss you off. Go.
I need something to make my main screen a little bit taller. And now I'm gonna line up and wait. Even though nighttime usually you wouldn't. I mean, at some airports you do. Like Cincinnati, we can during more than your usual times.
Okay.
Honestly, I can't wait till they have new SOPs because I wonder if Louisville will be able to line up and wait like later at night. Center. Lined up. Wait until you're like 3,000-4,000 feet off the ground, then I'll go. So, taking off from way 20 center, climb heading 201. Oh wait, I don't have that in. All because I had to restart. This thing turns so fast. 201. Oh, we're rolling somewhere for some reason.
220 for climb rate.
Altitude up to 4,000.
Like director. Oh shit.
Oh, you're already turning?
Yep.
Dang.
I'm gonna be that guy.
Gave you a quick turn there. Anyways, I'm going. Actually, I just need takeoff power, not max power. Yeah, I need to check if there's lighting stuff for the CRJ. I don't know what the speeds are, but we'll try and rotate. There we go. That's up. Landing light off. Or taxi light. Now, since we've climbed up a little bit, we'll start to nose down. Climb at 220 or so. Autopilot engaged. Hopefully it's gonna fly all the stuff correctly. Kind of is. Make it snow, of course. So it should be on the screen if I said it right. And it totally busted the 4,000 foot altitude. I don't get it.
Did you set altitude?
Yes.
Did you?
Oh, you know what it is? It's the thing again where I set it to 40,000.
Whoops.
Okay, we're gonna make
Nice
a
job,
right turn direct Sarah, I think, or left turn direct Sarah.
I made right turn, so you know what I do. Me.
It looked like you did left.
Did I? Oh, I
Yeah.
did. Oh, thank you. Navis.
I mean, I'll set my thing up so it only climbs up to 27,000.
Let's just see. We have 4,000 what until said otherwise?
Yeah, 4,000 until I just tells you it's just a temporary altitude.
Expect 5 minutes after departure, so
So real quick.
I guess by the time we get the Sarah, I can go for 20.
Oh, before you get there.
I believe I set
Actually,
for 1,000.
that turn off.
Doing 1,500.
Those two come off. Go here and actually make sure I'm in FMS mode, and we are. Go direct Sarah. Execute. Get nav. Except it really wants us to pass over the airport first. I think. I don't even know.
I'm struggling
This
over
plane.
there.
This plane. Oh, we'll speed up actually.
I broke the speed barrier, by the way. Whoops.
Oh, I didn't. The light, all those are still on up top. Oh, APU should have been off. Whoops. That little panel's probably wrecked back there that opens up. You know?
Absolutely
Actually,
wrecked.
climb thrust instead of takeoff.
Nothing remaining. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start simulating the climb clearance for 15 minutes.
Did I pass by the airport over there? Of course, this plane is pretty loud. In the exterior view, at least.
What does turb mean? That's the real question.
Where? What are you looking at? Turb, where? What? Also, I don't even know how to set the altimeter, to be honest. Where's the knob used to set that?
What? That what?
Altimeter. I've just hit
Altimeter?
B.
Left panel, borrow.
Oh, barrel right there, yeah.
And you have to see it each side individually if you want to simulate that.
Actually, how do you tell it? I mean, it's at standard right now, but it's snowing in the cockpit.
How do you switch to
Standard? I mean,
Standard?
I thought. Oh, you just hit.
Manual?
You hit that in. There we go. No, you hit in the button. It just didn't do it the first time I pressed it.
Oh.
So you said something about the other side too. Oh, there's lighting over there.
Yeah, there's lighting there, and the borrow is controlled individually on that side.
I can't press the thing in though. Oh, there it goes. Oh, is he back?
Great.
Yeah.
Expect a no auto throttle, actually. I just googled that.
Yeah. No, bro, why are you so low?
I'm climbing 15,000.
Yeah, why are you so low?
FLC 220.
Why are you at 220?
Speed.
How high are you?
12,000.
Speed the fuck up. You go you pretty much accelerate to 250 knots below 10,000, and after that, it's like 280 for most planes, I think. Maybe faster actually, 210s or 310 sometimes.
290 for, well, hang on. 290 for the 320.
Okay. Yeah, you can go
I
way
can get up
faster than
to
what you
like 320, 315 in the CRJ-4. But
some dude out there. His name is Noob Bot.
Well, that's
No,
my
we have
altitude capping
Splooshy.
rate.
die, man.
Me.
Oh yeah, we know him.
Why are you flying so high?
My cruise is 270.
270 for 100 and wow, okay.
Yes.
Is
What's the
any?
distance?
Oh wait, you're
Actually,
not.
what's the distance between Louisville and Indianapolis?
You're gonna get to your 270.
That one's
in
97.
half a percent.
I guess I'm slightly high, but yeah, whatever. Okay, if I go take a look at this arrival plate. I mean, we have to go past the airport too for this one. You'll be
Why?
at so around D lamp, you'll want to aim
Oh,
for
the same one I
6,000
just.
for. Yeah, around D lamp, you want to, or Hagen, depending on which way you go, you want to aim for 6,000 feet there. Just to give you a, descent plan. Actually, I should be able to put that in plane, right?
Okay, we'll put 17,000.
Oh, discontinuity. Ah, crap.
I'd delete them.
Yeah, no, I forgot to do it.
Whoops.
In that
Push the
plane.
clear button.
Oh, you gotta. Okay. Yeah. In the 320, you can just delete the discontinuities because you can't
So
put
all,
in.
all I do is take my ton, stick it right there, and we're good.
Yeah, I know. I think the 320 does that for you when you delete them. But
Also gotta not overspeed. So how do I mean, the altitude thing is flashing at me. How do I there? Oh, maybe I actually have to press it. Okay. Yeah, but I'm up at 270 already. Slacking, Sky.
personally, I just
Line
pull back on
150.
the stick.
For what?
Huh?
Pull back on the stick for what?
The yoke. Whatever.
Yeah, but for what reason?
To climb.
Yeah, I mean, my autopilot, I put it 250 knots till 10,000. It was a little higher than that when I switched over though, and then about 280 after that. Now I'm going about
Oh, that's my
300 knots or
speed.
so.
Just barely flirting with the red bar here.
You're flirting with the red bar.
That's right. Mach 0.6.
Go Mach 4.
He's still down at 15,000 feet.
Oh god.
I'm at Mach 7.4. Where's ground speed?
I have 41 knot.
Where's ground speed in this?
Mostly crosswind. Second
Oh, I have
prong,
Your ground
Four-
speed's 460.
Yeah, 466.
440.
What?
I'm winning.
I guess I move up about 2,000 here.
Bro,
Let's see here. What was
I
that?
accidentally ran a red light. And there's a cop behind me.
Oh, in your game.
How
Yeah.
does it make you feel?
It makes me feel like my brakes don't work.
I put 6,000 up there. This thing should give me.
Bro,
a
I
top
need
of
to get
the
over. Let me over. The life of a trucker.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What the
we're
heck is this
serving
random waypoint way out here that it wants me to go to? Is that the like? Oh, that could be the go around waypoint thing. It doesn't say what it is, but it's. I don't know. That could be the actual go around waypoint though. Let's see. Approaches at SDF. We're going for the ILS runway at 17 left. Hit thunder.
Yeah, we're
No,
very
that is
content
not.
with.
That is not the go around point right there. I don't know what that is. Just a random point it has me going to, I think. Hopefully that doesn't mess me up here.
I think it will.
Ah,
Look in your flight plan and see what.
I'll go ahead and start descending.
See, you you reach and then you go down.
Fuel efficiency.
Yes,
Is
Scott.
it really fuel efficiency?
Yeah.
Jets work better when they're up high. Actually, did it not save my settings for the screen here? DMFD thing, no. This one's it. No, it did. Okay, I don't want airports on there then. It's a lot of things. Probably should have just started descending a while ago. We'll see though. I'm probably gonna descend into you. Why are you way over? Oh, you're doing a different route than me, aren't you? Go into the Louisville VOR. You're a wingers, bruv. Thanks for the follow. Surprised he wasn't following already. He's been here before.
Oh, Lieutenant Dan threatening a go around. Hey, guess what? It only
Oh.
applies for Stu.
What? What do you mean? What?
Look at the chat. 2 messages up.
Guess who has 15,000 points? Well, I mean, it's not that bad. We're not even on VATSIM or anything like that. Not yet, at least.
Yet. I think the next
Yeah.
flight should be FATSIM. For sure.
Bro, if someone is on, at like Louisville when we get there, that'd be like perfect. But doesn't look like it right now. Everyone's out doing parties and stuff.
I'll get on.
You're not even a controller.
I am. I got accepted this morning.
Into what?
ZID.
You're an observer, though.
Huh?
You can't control yet.
Why?
'Cause
You
you're
need to go
not
through orientation,
S1.
a few training lessons. Yeah, you're not even S1 yet. You're an observer.
No. I
Yes,
did the training.
but you're not S1.
That's the ground school.
No.
but
I
you're
went
not
with a
S1,
person.
Braden.
You what?
I went with the person
What, David
and
Stone?
that. Huh?
David Stone?
Yeah.
And what, he told you how to set up your VRC and all that? Did you use the sweatbox?
What's that?
Okay, you still have at least 3 training sessions to go.
No, I meant I did do that.
I don't think that's how that works, Braden. You can't suddenly be ready to go.
Okay, hey Braden,
No.
go show me your little PDF from VAT USA saying that you at least finished all that.
Okay. Hold on, I'm trucking right now. I'll send it to you, alright?
I mean, that's like step 1 of a few steps, though. Because you do need some actual training.
No, I did. I got it this morning. This morning I finished.
Oh, Stu.
Okay, what's your name, what name should I look
My
for
name?
on the VATSIM Discord?
What VATS Discord?
Or, no, ZID Discord, I mean.
Oh, yeah. I'm on there.
Well then, what we
Look for
looking for,
Braden.
Braden?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see you on there.
You're not looking hard. I keep crashing. You're not looking hard enough.
So we're looking for Braden, what's the last name?
What is the last name?
I don't know, you should know.
I shouldn't I?
Yeah, Kraus said he doesn't see you either. Like, not even as a visited controller,
Oh,
not
I
as someone
forgot
who's
you're
offline.
streaming. Oh. Wait, hold on. Let me get the stream chat up.
The fuck?
Yeah, you're literally not even on here.
Yes, no! It's not AE, it's EA.
Yeah, we're still not seeing you.
Huh?
Still not seeing you. Are you in the ZID Discord?
No, they didn't let me in yet. I just know
You're just
like
sitting
I'm
here
on
messing
the.
with me, aren't you?
No,
Yes.
I swear. Cause I'm allowed on the team speak. It's just and I can control. It's just
You
they
can't
haven't.
control yet.
Huh?
Have you trained somewhere else before ZID?
Yeah. New York.
Where? New York.
New York.
Okay. So you transferred into ZID?
Mm-hmm.
Are you in the VATSIM Discord?
Um,
Or I think it's VAT USA actually.
yeah, I'm
you in
in
the-
there.
Okay, have you gone and done the like give roles thing?
No, I have to do
Then
that.
do it. Do it. I'm just trying to
Alright.
see if you're actually in ZID now.
I am. Do you not believe me?
I'm trying to see the actual proof and stuff.
I mean,
Okay.
we
'Cause
need.
I don't want to
proof
get in
in front of
trouble
our eyes.
for suggesting, hey, go control at Louisville.
Okay, I'll get on.
Bro, you just go
Wait.
link your
Oh,
stuff real
give
quick.
rules. Alright.
Yeah, you type what is it /give rules command. Observer, I knew it. Yeah, that means you can't control yet.
Liar.
Oh,
It also says ZAE. It's not even New York.
then where is it?
AE, which one is ZAE? I don't remember. I don't remember all of them.
CIA.
ZAE.
A-E. Oakland.
Boston.
Wrong.
No, ZOA. That's ZOA. What the heck? Where the heck is your? Where the heck were you? What?
New York.
ZAE? New York
Where do
is
you see that?
ZNY. You literally just did the
ZA
give roles command.
Oh, no, like
Oh,
now I'm actually
oh.
confused.
ZAE is the VAT USA Academy, so you haven't even been assigned anywhere yet.
Oh. boy.
Because they're transferring me.
Okay, then you're not officially here yet then.
No.
Also, my
No, because-
plane's not flying what it should.
Lol.
Somehow
'cause you
nav
didn't
mode
program
got
it,
turned
right?
off. No, somehow nav mode got turned off.
We're descending 2000.
You think I could catch up in an F-18?
Probably.
Probably.
I probably could. Yeah, I'm getting on right now. I'll be. Oh yeah, that would be cool because you're
Oh,
gonna
what?
actually fly in a straight line, and I can intercept you.
I mean, I'm gonna be on the approach here.
Yeah, but you'll at least event like you're not gonna be not flying in a straight line, you know?
Let's see here. Frequency 1119 or 5. Plug that in down there. Course is 170. I'll have to put that in a little bit later though.
This truck is so slow.
Tends to be.
Wait, let me
Okay,
unmute
get
the
good.
stream.
We're going direct Brel.
I'm already here. Where are you?
You know, my plane messed up a little bit.
Damn,
And you're
that's
way too high.
unfortunate.
What the heck are you doing?
Descending.
You're like 7,000 feet too high.
Fine.
You're gonna have to make a long downwind. Because I descended 2,000 feet a minute and almost did it perfectly here.
That's why they have speed brakes.
Yeah, I know. But like, you try not to
Yeah.
use them.
Really? Wait, you're. Oh. Maybe because it's flat. It's because I fly Frontier.
Hey Kyle, what Arctic are you with? Also, this
Kyle.
guy in the chat.
Oh.
Just not paying attention.
Oh, I see him.
I need to slow down. a
I'm
little
not
bit
seeing them.
to 250. Yeah, because he's saying You weren't even in the VAT USA list for ZID.
Yes. No, because they're transferring me, so I can't control yet.
Yeah, you can't control until you get all checked out and everything.
What do you mean?
There's stuff you have to
ZID?
do to get checked out.
For ZID?
Yes.
No.
Like they go make sure you know what you're doing.
Yeah, but I'm being transferred.
Yeah, I know, you still have to do that.
New York, we don't.
Wait, what?
New York, you may not, but this is ZID. Different
Oh, this
things.
is not Louisville, is it?
Yeah, well, I'm
Oh.
transferring back.
This is what?
Can't transfer back.
Really?
No, it's Bowman.
You gotta
Okay.
wait 3 months.
Which means Louisville. is
You
Dante.
can't transfer a whole bunch of times like that.
Oh.
Yep.
Why not?
It's okay, you'll love it here.
Uh,
So wait, were you in the
Louisville is
team
reporting
TeamSpeak
to
last
9.
night? Because there was 2 new observers there last night, but I didn't think you were one of them.
Yeah,
Waiting
I
on your
was.
initial FAM to be assigned my
Yeah.
OT. Wait, what's the FAM? What the heck does that mean?
The FAA?
FAM. Initial
Family.
What? No, your
Excuse me.
What? ZMP is a familiarity exam on entrance. Oh, okay.
Oh. Wait, what's the MP?
We got a
Minneapolis, St. Paul.
CMP man! CMP! 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 Control Fargo!
Control Fargo. Shoot, I fly
Please,
into
it's
it,
my
maybe.
dream.
I'd control it. Or I'd fly into it, I mean.
I don't know if you could be in the guest, right? Because it's not neighboring.
No, I could visit up there. You just gotta go fill out the information for it. Still have
I'd
to do your
love to have
OST and
Fargo
whatnot.
Tower.
Okay.
I honestly
what-
forgot, you had... Oh, I'm gonna run a red light.
Yeah,
and
Kyle,
I'll
what
leave our
rating
speed.
do you have?
Whoops.
You like an S1, S2, S3, whatever?
I'm C1.
I'm not even talking to you. You're a reserver. We've already
No, I'm
established this.
not.
You have a ton of visitors.
It's just because you don't believe. Maybe you're jealous.
Okay, and then I'm gonna descend
But,
down to. I could go visit anywhere I want right now.
Direct racer. Execute. Nav mode.
Let's see, we'll go down to 4,000.
Engage the approach on side. Reduce our altitude limit all the way down.
And then I'll put just the straight heading in. Because we are flying heading 350. There it is. Just an observer currently just finished academy exams this morning. Oh, okay. We had a chance to set up your VRC or audio yet. Oh, dang. Gotta get on that. So Kyle, thanks for the sub there. Keep the
Yay!
content going here.
Salute to the great Kyle.
Hopefully you don't have to be in like Sky every time he gets a paycheck.
Oh, don't be like me. That's terrible.
Or he'll go gift like a bunch of subs. Don't be that guy that wastes a lot of money on your favorite streamers. Cause I mean, yeah, it's nice, but like, oh shit, I'm going too fast.
Bruh.
But like, we don't. It's not really good to be doing that for your financial well-being. Just trying to get the VRC set up. Couldn't get sector files figured out. You should just be able to download them from the ZMP website, or for ZID, the files are all in our TeamSpeak.
We need Hector International to become a super
Oh,
hub
August,
for
are you
Boston.
learning to control?
Oh boy.
Okay, we're down at 4,000. Slow down a bit. Put in at least a notch of flaps.
No, the serious
Beeping.
thing is that right now my altitude is not where it should be.
Oh, I was a little bit fast for the flaps, so it started beeping on me. You feel like, why not? You gonna come over to ZID or are you going somewhere else? You know, if I really wanted to, I could do an ILS into Clarksville.
Oh
It's
shit!
almost-
Oh
it's-
shit!
it's
Oh
al-
shit! Oh shit!
Are you
Fix! Fix!
stalling?
Fix! Fix!
Are you stalling?
Definitely not.
Which runway you lined up for?
17 left, but we are not doing so hot
Actually-
right now.
I'll go out past Thunder, the initial fix, so give you some room.
All right, there we go. We climbed enough altitude that I'm not scared anymore.
Don't know if you should join
Oh,
all of you
now
at
we're
CID
good.
or control your home
Wait, we are.
airports around
Fine,
Oakland.
we're fine.
I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
We're fine. We're just lining up.
Okay, I'll make not that. Left turn to about there. Speed up a bit. Oh geez, I'm slowing down a lot. See when you pass the tests. You could always come and be a home controller at ZID.
Why
and
is
a
my
visiting
altitude
controller at
dropping?
Oakland. Or you could do the other way around. You could do a home controller at Oakland, and then once your 3 months pass, you could come visit at ZID. At least I think it's 3 months, or maybe it's 30 days. I don't know. It's just whatever amount of time after you get a rating. $90 days, okay.
Oh, hello?
Okay.
Eh?
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
We're
My
just running-
Wi-Fi disconnected.
Oh.
Oh, whoops.
I had to chase my friend. He took my phone.
Oh, really? Is that your Wi-Fi today?
Hmm?
Is that your Wi-Fi today?
What?
Your phone Wi-Fi?
No, my computer.
Actually did some of the lessons. Nice.
Yeah, I'm running my computer Wi-Fi off my phone hotspot.
Hey, thanks for answering that, Brayden.
You're
See
welcome.
here, we're 2 miles from that.
Dude, where are you?
Turn.
What's your nearest airport?
SDF.
Clarksville,
Where's that?
north of Louisville.
Okay. What is the ICAO?
CVY, I think. No, JVY.
Because CVY was taken.
Ah.
Also, it's Canada. You just listed off. No, actually, I don't know.
Come on, slow
Wait,
down.
where are you?
North of Louisville.
Oh, whoops! Don't stall! Don't
North of
stall!
Louisville.
Don't stall! Don't.
How far
stall.
north?
Not very.
North enough.
Thanks.
We're gonna land this guy.
Let me add you. Are you? Add friend.
I can't accept it right now, though.
Okay. But will you accept it later? Maybe.
Oh, I forgot to set the course. Crap.
170, my friend.
Yeah, my plane is now turning not the way I want it to.
Whoops.
I'll just have it fly heading mode for now.
Yeah, I'll just load into. Wait, are you like
I'm landing at
Mhm.
SDF already.
approximate, like, miles away from Louisville?
I'm on the localizer.
Oh wow. For what runway?
The best
17
runway.
left.
17
The
left.
best flow for the airport.
17s.
Yep.
You're a little high. Fix that.
Yeah, so I told this thing to go direct a certain waypoint. It didn't want to.
I'll be taking off 3-5, so.
Alright.
But I think it's the parallel, so you should be fine.
Is it 3-5 left?
Oh, come on, baby.
Yeah, that's what it looks
Don't
like.
fail me.
I'm not even picking up the iOS.
Why? No! No!
Well, I'm
What
not
happened?
picking it up because it put in the wrong things.
Sky?
There
I
we
think
go.
Sky died.
Probably.
Oh, did we touch down? We touched down. Okay, cool.
Someone wrote,
I'm not used to the
Sky
touchdown on
almost
this
did it.
thing.
Oh, there's fireworks.
Oh, because you have the fireworks thing?
Yeah, it's like overpowering though. Hold on. They're
Oh
everywhere.
shoot, I'm above the glide slope.
Then go away.
Go gear down.
I got Echo 3. Yeah, that's Echo.
I found you. Alright, let's go USB in.
My
Keep default. Let's see, does my afterburner work? It does. Parking brake off, and we're burning into the sky.
I see.
120, rotate.
either
Ooh,
work
that
on
was
my
nice.
landing there.
Alright, gear
That
up.
was very interesting. Gotta find the sweet spot.
I see Sky Man. Dude, I see. Oh, do you see me? Oh. I'll get my lights on. Sorry about that. So you can see me.
I see your name.
I have to change my name. I have to make it like. I have to change all my names. Just not my legal one though. Alright, Stu, we're Mach, almost Mach 1. Oh, there you are. You see me? Oh god. Hold up, hold up. Alright, I got it. Don't worry.
You have to turn your volume down.
Did you see that, Stu? Why doesn't my track IR work?
You're just bad at it.
I've tried. I don't care. It's fine. Is it on?
I wonder if any ATC people are on. No, they're not. Dang. Oh, and actually, there's. Never mind. This guy's up at 35,000 views. I thought there was a guy on approach for Louisville. On
Oh god,
VATSIM.
I'm blacking out.
That
I'm
sounds like
dead.
a you problem. Actually, I gotta arm that. 1,000. I'm a little low though. Gotta speed her up.
I'm turning on daytime. I can't see anything.
Why do you do that? I see perfectly fine, except my plane is a bit of a high pitch right now. Gotta learn to fly it a little better so it doesn't just do that.
Alright, I've got my interception.
Oh, I just taxied all the way over to
The wrong way?
the full length of the 1/7 left. Oops.
Well, don't go out on the runway. I'm on short final. Well, not short final, just 1 mile final.
Nope, we're doing a powered pushback.
From me, you're climbing, Stu.
Yeah, because I was trying to be on the localizer or ILS and it wasn't doing it right. And now I'm too high for it. We'll just hand fly it. Sync rate. I'm good.
That was cool. Alright, I gotta slow down.
500.
Hopefully I'm not
Got
ruining
3 times
your
where the intercom
stream.
said I was boarding the landing.
Am I ruining your stream?
The intercom.
Yeah,
God
the
damn it,
flight
Dan.
attendant stuff. Ding, ding, the captain has aborted the landing. Please keep your seatbelts fastened, as we will be landing
Huh.
shortly.
Is that a real one? I've never had a go around.
Really? You never have?
Or like, not in real life.
No, but it is exactly what played on my screen 3 times.
Oh god.
Speaking of go around.
Yeah.
You can always go
Did you go around,
around
Stu?
if
I
it
Time to
don't
have.
intercept.
feel
Why
right.
the fuck?
Coming down.
See you, Stu. Or see you, Sky.
But you know what? I can just enter left downwind here. Passengers
yours
don't
coming up.
mind. Passengers don't mind, you know?
Where's STW?
Entering left downwind. I'm a little high though for the pattern. So we'll just power back.
You're gonna make me stop.
You stall. That sounds like a you. What? How
What's
many
so
souls
funny?
on board? Near their drink before we landed. Well, hopefully you can drink that drink real fast before it spills on you and gear down.
Gear down and gear up stimulated
What?
in this, in like multiplayer.
I don't know.
I've never
Probably.
really flown multiplayer.
Yeah, usually I haven't in the last like a year that much though.
Yeah, me
It's only when I'm learning new planes that I will.
What's your airspeed? 180.
Mm,
Alright, I'm off your
nope,
left wing
nope,
now.
65. No, wait, that's. I read GS as 65.
Nice.
Wait, what's your airspeed?
Airspeed doesn't matter. It's ground speed is what you want. I mean, you
Yeah,
could
but if
literally
I'm
look
right
on the
behind you, it
stream and
doesn't
see it.
matter. Don't look behind you.
I mean, can't even see you in the first place.
Locked on, Fox 3, maybe? I don't know. I'm not
Or
a
Fox
DCS
1.
pilot.
Alright.
Honestly, I don't know which ones are which.
Yeah, me neither.
Bourbon or wine? Bro, it's. My dad's literally got a shirt that says if it's not from Kentucky, it's not bourbon.
Dude, I'm off your left engine, but, you know, I'm gonna do a escorted landing with ya. Sky,
Plane's getting
look
all
at me.
sorts of angry at me.
Probably because of me.
Nah, I don't think so. Just keep saying pull up.
Oh,
We're gonna be
we
landing
are
a little
pitching down
fast.
a lot.
looks like you're landing a little fast, but yeah.
It's a long runway. The other one's longer though, but this one's still fine.
Louisville Tower, November 574, short final 171.
See, bro, next time you come to my airport, you say that, I'm gonna make you hold short for a while.
No, you won't. Who needs
You
a
have to
controller?
watch a few landings.
Okay, I'll do it.
Butter.
Oh!
What? Did you see my landing?
Oh, I'm working on
Oh.
mine.
I slammed it.
But still butter.
How do you get that pop-up to show?
That is a program.
Huh?
An external program.
What's it called? Do you know?
G's, whatever, how you pronounce it.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna escort you. Is that fine?
Huh?
Huh?
It's whatever.
I guess that's what you get when you play multiplayer.
Yeah.
This is so fun.
Get escorted by a random person.
F-18. I'm not random.
Incoming aircraft has come to a complete stop.
But gotta turn here.
Me, you're
Almost missed
levitating.
it. That's because I have good scenery.
Huh?
I have payware
You're
scenery
playing
for this
scenery?
airport.
Scenery?
No, I have payware scenery for this airport. It's one of the only airports that I've actually bought scenery for. Actually, technically, I did buy scenery for Midway, but it cost me like fucking 5 cents. What are you guys talking about here in the chat while I was trying to land? Course Lieutenant Danvers go around. How many souls on
Why
board?
am I a little?
I don't know. Do you have the F-18 mod?
What?
Do you have the mod for the F-18?
What's that?
Oh, never mind.
I guess not.
Train pull up. Right now you're poor on points? Yeah, that sucks. And now no one can do the go-around thing for another like 3 days.
Lol.
Wait,
What's
why?
this? A slice of tofu? It's butter.
Why can no one do another go around?
Because it's limited to once every 3 days.
Per person?
No, 3 days. For everyone.
Oh. Dang it.
That's right.
We'll
Guys,
see if
you
we
wanna
can
get
keep
on
chaining the
Vatsim
go-arounds.
and
Got enough for
fly
a couple.
F-18?
No, I don't do military vehicles. I really don't.
Best I do is the L-39.
What's that? Why are you going to the GA?
Trainer aircraft. Because I'm GA.
He thinks
Oh.
he's GA.
That's GA.
No, I am GA.
No, you're not.
I'm literally a privately registered aircraft.
You're a... For me, you're an American Eagle.
Well, you got the wrong shit then.
Why do you
literally
have
For
don't
your
you,
have a
I'm
livery.
a
too?
Piper, so...
Oh, you don't.
Look
It
at
just
that,
shows
I have
doors
no
open
livery
my
on it.
screen.
Yeah, I know. Before it didn't show you as a livery, but now it does.
That's Flight Sim for you. It just likes to pick one randomly.
I have the same one as him, but his doors show
Now,
open
he's
on
literally
my
on my wing right now.
side.
Just the difference in scenery and stuff. Okay, what's the shutdown procedure? I haven't even done that really in this plane.
Wait, how do you make it so the planes don't disappear when they're inside of you?
There's a setting for it.
Oh, I'm gonna look. Sky, do you see me?
No. Why would I?
Oh,
I'm
AP
not
news,
looking
come
for
on.
you.
Oh yeah, I still need to work on that, what do you call it? The donation goal thing for the mic. I mean, I've looked into some, I just haven't really found a full thing yet. I was trying to get one of my friends to tell me what he has, but he never responded. He decided not to respond, I guess. Flaps are retracted, landing lights, all the lights should come off, kind of. Actually, we'll turn all the engine lights off in a second. Wait, or holidays? Wait, what? No, it's gonna be for the mic.
I figured it out,
Figured what out?
so I don't disappear when I'm inside of you.
Taxi lights. It's not. Oh, yes, that is. All those can come off. That's off. Friend. What friend? Friend could have gotten busier. Bro, I've literally went and played games with video games with him. And this was like 2 weeks ago. And we have literally a crashing plane over there. Shut down, parking brake. Set. APU is on, throttles will come off. Oh, dang, I should have done the other one first.
Sky, are you united?
And?
Huh?
And?
Are you united?
I'm whatever I want to be.
No, what airline?
For the purposes of the livery, yes, it's United. Do I give a fuck about it? No.
Okay, well, that's what
Beacon
I was
off.
asking.
All
Anyways,
these off.
I'll do a Mach 1 flyover for you two.
Huh.
Do you want an air show?
Hey, don't really need it.
Oh.
Oh,
Is
the
my
nose wheel
F18
steering wasn't
annoying?
on. I don't really care. Wait, I don't have to turn off anything over there. I do have to come down here. Or is it those two come off? That comes off. Where's the transponder thing?
Middle console?
Shoot. Did I hit the wrong button? Yeah, I think I did. I meant to go for the checklist thing there.
And your transponder is below the gain norm and to the left of the little comms panel there.
Wait, is
Okay, there it
August
is.
in the chat?
Probably.
Let's see if he.
Unlocked on the flight deck door. I think mostly everything else is good except that comes off. Those come off. Of course, a lot of flashing lights up front. But everything else should be good. Turn off the APU. Right pack doesn't even want to work. Battery off. Disconnect all the stuff. So there's our plane. Got Sky over there. I'm surprised you haven't bought the scenery for this place yet, just because of how often I'm here.
It's a thought.
Yeah.
How much
Who's
is it?
online on VATSIM? It's not too much. You might even be able to get it discounted right now because of the whole thing going on.
Ash is still on San Fran. If you want to wrap
What?
things
Oh.
up in California area.
Oh yeah, look at that. Only on tower. Where are we flying to? We want to go to Reno, Tahoe, Santa Barbara. I don't really know where else, to be honest. Bought it on sale. Nice. Kind of want to go to like Santa Barbara,
You want to do Santa? Where's Santa Barbara?
northwest of LAX.
Oh shit.
Actually, how long is that runway? Let's see here. You know, I need to make a scene where I can have the tablet on like full screen. I mean, I said Reno, but I kind of want to go here instead. So I need to clear that. But Santa Barbara, that's right here. It is a Class Charlie. We have 6,000 feet or 4,200. I mean, it's as long as I can keep the plane under control when it goes to switching waypoints and stuff like that, it should be fine. Wendover, Nevada, I don't even know where that is. And I'm not trying to go real far. So, you know, I'm gonna go at least spawn into San Francisco while we figure this out.
You're going to San Francisco?
San Fran on VATSIM.
Oh, on VATSIM.
VATSIM.
Remember we did that, Sky?
Well,
it IFR or
we're
VFR?
starting at San Francisco, going to Santa Barbara.
I don't know where that is.
Northwest of LAX.
Okay.
Here's okay.
Okay.
Now, are we doing this in CRJs or what?
152s.
Not for this long of a flight.
I feel like it's time to upgrade
It's,
immediately to. No, I'm kidding. 550. Let's do 550.
It's 230 miles. We're not doing that in a. Bruh.
Do you have a 320?
I don't know how to fly it. Fuck that.
We could go. I mean,
Dude.
there's not huge
I
difference.
mean, the
other
whole
than
point of this stream is flying the CRJ.
Oh.
We're gonna do the 550. Okay. I was gonna say like the other ones, as long as we know the 550, the other ones should come here. But let's do 550.
Just turn off
It will make a
multiplayer. Don't
difference.
forget to do that.
I will not.
Trust in yourself. Yeah, I try to.
Let's make
Oh,
a
August
Santa
is in the
Barbara
chat.
stem
Hi,
brief real
August.
quick.
Yeah, he is.
August, say hi. Please.
So far, you passed all of that USA Academy test. Wait, you mean?
Or ATC.
I mean, there's the tiny little ones that
Yeah, SBA.
that happen. But the final one is the one you really gotta pass, where you go get your certificate and stuff. The little PDF they give you with your name on it.
Oh, that's the one I got.
You still never sent it, did you?
Oh, I forgot. Let me do that now.
It's night ops. What do
Okay.
we have for night ops?
What do you mean night ops?
They're gonna probably reroute us if we try and do something.
I don't know.
Wait, Pilot Club.
SFO. What do we have for takeoff SIDs?
But you can save presets, can't you, with this? Maybe? I don't know. Doesn't seem
Night
like it.
3 is usually the departure. Where does that lead us to?
Yeah, I'm gonna look it all up here in a minute after I turn some lights on. Jeez.
Oh, night 3 via Gobs, I think.
Can't even see!
Alright, here you go, Stu. Let me see if you can open that.
In a minute.
Okay. I'll be back.
Can't even lower that. Although my lights are on now, so that's good. I need to actually go connect. Hey, which spot did you spawn in?
I'm gonna spawn to your left.
I was in 214, I think. A new version of VPilot? No, I do not want to install it. I've been saying no to that for like the last week or two. 'Cause I think there's been slight problems with it. I don't know, I'll wait a bit till they figure it out. Connect number 341 Sierra Whiskey and a CRJ-5. Wait, that's not it, is it?
Yeah, it is CRJ-5.
CRJ-5. Yeah, it's not letting me put that in as a as a type code. I mean, at least it says it's not valid or something like that. Apparently, it's CRJ7 is the type code, even though we're in the 550. It seems fine for you, and you have the beta version, right?
I guess not. Yeah, we'll do CRJ7 and then make sure you slip to the second one here.
As long as the type code's fine, it doesn't. The other things don't really matter. I think that's just there for suggestions. So we are IFR. Actually, why am I plugging this in here? We're gonna pre-file it with SimBrief. See your new flight. Tree for 1 Sierra Whiskey, KSFO to where was it again? Where's Santa Barbara?
SBA.
Yeah. alternate of LAX, of course. So if we wanted to go into that madness, we can just request our alternate.
I
see. No, not C. CRJ-5. I mean, this thing says it's 5, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. Altitude, I don't know. Whatever the auto gives us. And apparently that's our departure, which I'll plug into here.
I'm not entirely sure that's gonna be the same.
I don't know.
Because I feel like
That's
we're gonna get a reroute immediately as night ops exists.
Yeah, probably. But it's fine. Tower's got this. Apparently it's, well, not tower flight. That's it, like 172 speeds. Should be good to generate, yes. And weather, just looking at this visually, we're probably departing runway 19. Or left or right, I don't know which, but one of them. Yeah, I'll print/preview the PDF. Pre-file. And go export all the files I need. Got number 341 Sierra Whiskey to Santa Barbara. Don't really need any of those. Remarks. I'm just gonna put hi Ash. Like I usually do, flying in Ash's airspace. Actually, wait, I gotta put the Twitch link in there. There we go. I can file. Actually, is Ash streaming? Let's see your Twitch.
Really, Sterling?
Oh yeah, Ash is streaming.
I said so, didn't I?
Huh?
I said so, didn't I? It says we're gonna have airtime of 45 minutes. We have the offshore 2 departure.
Yeah, bro, look at here, you got 14 viewers out there.
Via GVO. Habu.
Alright, I gotta actually start the plane and stuff. Where are you? Are you next to me?
Tells us we're at.
You're a few spots over, and you're in a CJ4. Oh, is that me?
I'm not in a CJ4.
I got my clearance. Well, on my screen you are. Level 330. Transponder 3240. Accept, climb via set, accept and maintain 3000. Departure 132.2. Okay, whatever.
Dude,
Do they make you use Sky Vector as a controller? You don't have to.
dude,
What?
go on the Discord activity. My friend wants to play you. It's
Wants to
chess.
what?
Go on Discord.
Why?
Cause,
I'm trying to fly a plane here.
yeah, exactly.
See, August, the thing about Sky Vector though is I can just copy a flight plan, paste it in there. Meanwhile, your for flight, you'd have to type it in manually.
Probably.
You could use whatever, it doesn't matter as long as you're getting it all done. I mean, I use a number of things depending on what's going on. So August, you can copy from your computer and then paste onto ForeFlight? I mean, I guess since you do use Apple devices, you can. Actually, no. I don't think VRC and all that uses or can work so with Apple devices. Oh, never mind. ForeFlight Web. Let's see here.
Go for 7,000 just to make sure.
7,000 what?
We'll have 36 passengers, that's fine. Payload.
Logo.
Hello, Sterling. Is
Oh,
the
what?
mother and father away and you need some love?
Remember CRJ before joining an Arctic. But that. You can use V stars as a ground controller.
Hey Stu,
What?
my friend has a question for you, but I'll ask you.
What?
Is flying
Also,
or-
bro,
wait,
you sent me the PDF thing there.
Yeah.
And that is that's you. So that's the pilot club that you sent me.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, pilot as in like
We're gonna have wet
piloting the
conditions.
pilots as a controller, you know?
No, that's no. You go through
Yeah,
VAC
yeah.
USA.
My bad. Anyways, the question.
Is my thing gonna? Is my APU gonna start? It's working on it. Oh yeah, now it's available.
So wait, what was it? Oh, he says, I don't get how sitting and flying planes for like 2 hours is fun.
Well, see, it's
That's
all
what he
about the
said.
setup and stuff. The cruise, doesn't matter with that. It's all
Yeah,
about the setup and the approach and all that.
exactly.
So if you can get a thing where you're like in cruise for 30 minutes, that's good. We're gonna get a new iPad when you start
but
flight
you know what I
training. Your
said?
mini is old and slow. Which mini do you have?
Use the mini for flight training.
We have R2,
Dude,
GVO, a boot, and then direct. Okay, that's good.
That's all done.
But it's kind of funny. This departure takes us almost right next to Santa Barbara, and then we have 2 waypoints that are almost right next to Santa Barbara.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
it
go
kinda
load up the
does.
flight plan.
have we
Look at
got
We go all the way
tower
to
and stuff
Mickey
on?
and then it's GVO.
Yeah, towers on.
Offshore 2 does not have any altitude restrictions. This is going to be...
a tower? Oh, that's Ash. Who's
Yeah.
Ash? I know you.
Ash, the controller. They
Yeah.
stream too.
Oh,
This is
Like
what,
right there- like right there in the
200
chat.
miles?
Something like that.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I should
So-
put in numbers and stuff here.
Cruise altitude wants us at 330, so I mean, I don't think we're getting 330, but we'll try it anyways.
November 314 Sierra Whiskey. Is that how you say it?
3410 whiskey.
What did I say?
You said it
Yeah,
different
two.
numbers and shit.
You think I could take like my Cessna for pattern work?
I mean, Ash will do it.
I'm gonna go ask in the chat.
Yeah, go for it. I
Hold
mean, it might be a little too rainy and cloudy right now though.
Let me check Sky Vector. 'Cause
Check
if
out these other
it's-
charts.
If it's IFR, then I'm probably still gonna do it. But if it's marginal VFR, I'm
Oh,
definitely gonna do it.
IRS. We need that on. No, I didn't even turn that on yet.
SFO. Yeah, San Francisco's VFR.
Oh, it
It-
is. It's really
yeah.
rainy. It's rainy right now.
200
on the
at
screen.
144 statue miles. Clouds at. How is that? VFR.
Clouds
Clouds,
at
at 800. Scattered 360.
Which website are you using?
Overcast. Sky Vector.
And it says it's V. Wait, where does it say it's VFR?
It's a little green circle.
It is VFR on me, Tartash Tab.
Yeah.
Even
just
though it's
says light
at
red.
800, like, what is it, scattered at 800?
Yeah, it says VFR.
No, few at 800. Scattered 3,600 overcast.
Yeah, that's
1,000
technically
something.
VFR.
I know.
Yeah, it is.
Um,
I mean, I wouldn't recommend flying in that, but
me, August, and Sky did it to, where did we do
We
it?
did it in
it's
complete
because y'all are
ILS.
dumb, and
We did it to San
it's
Carlos.
because y'all weren't being realistic. Okay, we're taking 30 people.
Huh? We took 3 people. What
Well,
happened to
I'm
my
trying to do my plane, bro.
Me?
Plane first.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, he gets to shut up for a little bit. I'll be honest, I'm getting annoyed.
Damn.
Okay, cargo 1.7. So I need to add a bit to both of these. We'll put 460 up front. That leaves about 1,200 something in the back. Yeah, close enough. And fuel is 6,500 pounds. $6,500. Yep, that's more than what we have in the thing. So set that in the sim. Track IR. There we go. Come down here, set up the FMS. Position, sure, that's probably about right. Flight plan, KSFO. K again?
AFBA.
SBA here. Keep it's so close to the one of Nashville.
It does, doesn't it?
SBA. Oh, Kraust with 175 bits. Woo!
0707 CE ended 07.
Let's send it. We're trying. Performance in it. Actually, I need to hit execute. Now performance in it. It's not gonna let me though. Zoomed in too much. Go into FMS.
Okay, so
All
we
right,
just throw that in for
then-
later.
All that VNAV. Actually, performance in it. There's still a couple of things here. We have the winds, which luckily Simbrief provides to us.
Departure
Okay, in the
to
climb.
2.
What was the cruise again?
Huh?
Cruise 330, but what did they give me for ATC? 330, okay. Nothing changes there. Okay, 330. I'll put 200 in for the winds. 230 slash
What happened?
041. And then
Update.
top of climb at 330 254 slash 057. And I'm not sure what this number is for, but we have negative 46 of whatever that is. And then
Go ahead
descent,
and-
we'll do 150 this time.
Oh, we have ground, folks.
Oh, we do? Slash 052.
9
Nice.
minutes being online. Hopefully we don't miss half.
Performance
There's a
page
third.
looks a little different. Yeah, it probably does. I mean, this is payware versus freeware.
AS is.
Don't need to mess with the
118.85.
third.
Dude, Ash says I can fly.
You can or can't?
I can.
Okay.
So,
Doesn't matter to me.
I'll probably get in the air before, too.
Yeah, probably.
In my little
You're in a
152.
152. All you do is turn the key, push the mixture, and then you're ready to taxi.
Mixture first, though.
No, it's mixture second.
Really?
Because you turn the key, let it turn a tiny bit, and then you put in the mixture.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the way I did.
I can't remember why
just
that
left
is,
the
but
mixture rich.
that's what I've seen.
That's weird.
I mean, you have the mixture in, you prime the engine, bring the mixture back out, turn the starter, and then push the mixture in.
Oh, I probably
Full
could
mix
do
send
that,
it.
but I don't have like a mixture thing on my TCA Airbus
Ah.
throttle.
And
So.
that sucks for you, you got the wrong throttle. Okay, what's next? I've missed anything in the checklist? Oh yeah. So now we're past the FMS step. Going over to packs left and right. Oh, they were already
The
on.
altimeter.
Recirculating fan. I think it's that one. No, that's ram air. That's recirculating. Windshield heating. That is these two. Also those. ELT. Turn on those.
968.
I'm gonna skip the different tests. Let's see here. Thrust reverse on. Flaps set for takeoff. We're basically just doing flaps 8 all the time. Oh yeah, we gotta put in the comm unit stuff. Luckily, it makes it pretty easy with my whole thing here. What kind of comms we got? ATIS 118850.
18.
Clouds at 800, 3,600 scattered, ceiling 4,700 overcast, temperature 12, dew point 9er, altimeter 2968, simultaneous closely spaced dependent ILS runway 28 left and 28 right approaches in use, landing runway 28 left, 28 right, departing runway 1 left, 1 right, notices to air missions. Taxiway Juliet closed. Advise on initial
Juliet
contact.
closed.
You have information
closed.
X-ray.
Of course you're all hiding in here.
Hi, Ash.
San
Sure.
Francisco International
You're live on
Airport 8 is
Yeah, it
information
is.
X-ray.
Hooray, we're live on. I'm live on two streams.
1190
And so is Brady.
Visibility 7. Light rain. Few clouds at 800.
Yeah, I'm about to call up Brad.
3,600 scattered.
I'm the 152
Ceiling
guy.
4,700 overcast. Temperature 12. Dew point 9er. Altimeter 2968. Simultaneous closely
Another
spaced
6-8,
dependent ILS runway.
It's really
28
low.
left and 28 right approaches in.
We're on the ground.
Yeah, I'll make one for when it.
Just so you know, Ash, this is the first time I'm flying the CRJ on VetSim. I've done like 2 flights in it offline. I think I got it figured out for the most part. As long as it doesn't do the thing where it just completely misses a waypoint and does its own thing. I don't know why that is. Okay, so we have all that. The backup comp thing, I don't really know what that's for, but yeah, that's not even turning on. Oh, we gotta put...
ground, Falcon 907, I for request we have X-ray.
Falcon
907, San Francisco ground, I request standby.
Wait, did you not get a PDC?
Sky.
I did not get PDC.
Oh, I did.
I gave you a PDC and then ground logged on.
Cargo West 588, heavy squawk mode Charlie.
So what, you were about to hit send and then ground came on?
No, I sent you your PDC and then
Oh, okay.
I started to brief ground.
Falcon 9807, would you rather runway 1 left or runway 28 right?
Let's see here.
What do you have, Stu, for runway?
Well,
Ash, what'd you give Stu?
28 left, 28 right.
Any of the 28s will do, they're, Mr. Ground. Roger.
It said get numbers for both runways.
PDC!
3,
Let's go.
2, 4, 0. There we go. There's the squawk in. Actually,
54
Tower,
Zulu. What time is it right now?
120.5.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
3,000? 3,000 for first climb.
We have X-ray 29668. Sorry, you're grounded. They're telling you you're grounded.
Me?
Why am I grounded?
Kraus said it.
Stu, I can't be grounded, right? Kraus.
Carlos 588, heavy contact San Francisco Tower 120.5, happy New Year.
120.5, you as well.
At least it's not happy birthday. Also, this route, I gotta put it in the tablet.
28 right is our plan.
Sifo.
Grand November 72574 at the J ramp with X-ray. We'd like VFR. We'd like taxi for close pattern work.
November 753-574 San Francisco ground. Roger, take aircraft type.
We're a system 152.
Okay, let's get some charts up here.
November 73574.
We're taking off 28. Anything special?
4501 November.
Okay, I just need to start engines. Or wait, I might need to push back or something. We'll just do a powered pushback.
Why is the KR first?
Alaska 119, contact San Francisco Tower 120.5, happy New Year.
120.5, happy New Year, thank you.
Close the door.
73574, you say you're ready for taxi.
Affirm.
November 73574, runway 28 right at Echo, taxi via Charlie Echo.
Oh, yaw dampener. Where was that one again? Is that down here? No, it's a stabilizer.
Right at Echo via Charlie Echo.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, this one's yaw dampener.
There's my taxi clearance.
Senzi. Where's Senzi?
Is that one of the waypoints you got?
Yes. And I'm very confused.
Autopilot altitude, runway heading. So are they putting us on the ones or the 28s?
I got 28 right for my PDC.
The ATIS didn't say that. At least the voice ATIS did. Yeah, 28 left, 28 right.
Where is Senzi on this?
Oh no, that's departure. That's departure. Yeah, departing one left and one right. Okay, I don't know which one we're getting then.
Okay, one left and one right are departure only runways. 28 left and 28 right are landing and departing.
Oh, okay.
Ash, since you're chiming up, do you know where Senzi is? Because I don't see it on my charts, but it's my first point.
What?
What the heck are you talking about?
Sierra Echo, November, Zulu, Yankee.
Which one?
Departure.
Offshore too.
It's right here. Do you have the Santana or the offshore?
I have offshore, or at least I'm pretty sure that's what it said.
So which waypoint was it you got?
Sierra Echo, November, Zulu, Yankee.
Huh. Santa Ana or Santa? What do you mean?
This should theoretically, my first point would be whammy, right?
Did they tell you what your first point would be?
Let me check PDC. PDC.
Mine looks like it'd be a.
What plane are you?
November 73574, contact San Francisco Tower 120.5 tonight.
It would be what?
Tower, we'll see.
Oh, it depends on. We'll see what runway and stuff they give us. They might have. We'll see what happens.
We'll see. We'll start engine
Because this
start at
departure,
Crosswind.
is that even valid for this runway? Oh, yes, it is.
Open up the
There's an
hatch
inset here. Yeah, so first waypoint is Senzi. If we're going off the 2.8s.
Alaska 155, runway 1 right, taxi via Alpha Alpha.
So let me make sure I'm going off the right runway. 1.8 or 2.8 right. We'll just put that in. Make sure it takes us to the correct direction in Navigraph at least. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start engines and push back and all that.
I thought it was gonna be right coast traffic.
For
but
which
it's
one?
left.
You'll see.
Wait, right.
We push back on our own and then request a taxi.
One left. American 977.
Alaska 155, give way to an American 737, merging onto Alpha.
We'll give way to that American coming off the right side. Alaska 155.
Okay, we have that. We don't have the squawk in. What the heck?
Ground Southwest 317, just to double check though. We're pushing back our own discretion and then requesting taxi.
Southwest 317.
Where's my squawk not in?
Yeah, push third area discretion in the ramp. Call me ready for taxi.
Ash, what are the winds?
They should look at
Wind
the
is
ATIS.
200 at 14.
Oh, well, maybe that's why I have full right rudder in. And I'm rotating at 40 knots to try and get off the... Because I was gonna run off the side of the runway. They need to update.
Crosswind component, that's gonna get you.
Huh?
Welcome to Crosswind Landings at San Francisco.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something with the nose wheel steering. Because...
The 152 doesn't have nose wheel steering.
152 really doesn't have nose wheel steering.
Yes, it does.
It does, but it's like...
It's basically...
pretty bad nose wheel steering.
Yeah. Well, clearly.
That's good.
Alright.
Yeah, the squawk.
Right engine here.
Sector 120.5, American 977.
And I'll punch that in there in advance.
Passenger door. Why? What is... Oh, let me turn on mock trim. Do you have any idea why?
Mock trim? Press and hold.
I did.
Then you're not holding long enough.
That's why it's left coast traffic.
Why? Because traffic or mountains or...
Huh?
Traffic or mountains or what?
Ground United 78 at 38, Foxtrot 12 ready for pushback and start.
United 78, present third area discretion, call me ready for taxi.
At our discretion, we'll call ready to taxi.
Maybe I gotta set the trim. Which again is 5.7. Oh, the door's open. That'll be part of it.
It's so much fun flying in like scattered clouds.
Come on,
You
buddy.
can barely see the ground.
Over the tower.
Ash, is that a 7.4 taking off? Oh. There we go.
Well, she's trying to stream and control. I might want to like get it quiet down a little bit. You know?
I need to get like my AI traffic working.
San Francisco ground,
Turn off AI traffic.
X-ray, because I heard down to LAX.
Alright, right engine's looking good for startup. We'll start left.
I don't know why I can't get the trim things to come on. It kind of needs to be on.
And that's
What
at
am I
3000 for initial, good.
Oh, autopilot altitude, I can put that in. Because it's, Obvious it, except maintain 3,000.
Okay, that's good. We'll full startup. Left engine's rolling freaking wonderfully.
Ash, are you in the voice chat?
Ground Southwest 317
Please
with
stop
you,
bothering
ready to
Ash.
taxi.
Grim
We're
Unchained.
Please
at
stop bothering me.
Charlie 6.
Sorry.
Southwest 317, San Francisco ground, runway
Dude.
1 left, taxi via Alpha Mike 1.
Should I fly a 320 or a 730?
Runway 1 left via Alpha Mike 1 for 317.
7-3.
Okay. I'll do a flight. I'm probably.
Alright.
This is gonna be a full stop. I can't see anything.
Definitely your problem.
How are we looking on your end still? We fully set up yet?
I mean, I still can't get the trim things to work.
You might want to figure that out. Otherwise, I'm going to start beating you towards Santa Barbara. How about that?
It's not my fault.
Fly the plane better.
We're not even flying yet. What am I missing?
Like, if you took...
San Francisco ground, United 78 ready to taxi to runway 01 left jet, gate Foxtrot.
Yeah, 78, runway 1
took
left, taxi
a
via Alpha
CRJ and combined it with any of the bigger commercial jets, this is the CRJ. Or the CJ4 with any commercial jet, CRJ.
Ground American
It's a tacky little child.
Ready taxi.
American 779, runway 1 left, taxi via Alpha Mike 1.
Like, bro, what the heck?
Alpha Mike 1, 779.
I don't think I'm missing anything up top here.
What do you appear to be having struggles with? Trim's not happening?
Yes.
Southwest 317.
Hey Stu,
San Francisco.
remember what I said about press and hold the mock trim button?
I did it.
Your mouse should disappear when it's active.
It did.
I
And
accidentally turned
What are
off
you?
to
What
the-
is still happening for errors? Show me.
Power 120.5.
Oh, press and hold.
120.5 for 317. Thanks for
Your
your
mouse
help and
should
Happy New Year.
disappear. Like your mouse should completely disappear.
Yeah, it did.
There we go. Now release. What? Start your engines.
They are.
Huh. Didn't engage your stab trim first, then I guess. Maybe it's an order issue and you need to press and hold the stab trim engaged.
I don't know. Where's that part of the...
What
think
control
I'm
you
missing
looking for?
anything up top. I'm just looking to see if I'm missing anything.
American 779, squawk 3201.
3201, 779.
I mean, it looks fine to me.
Got it now, on request, standby.
What?
Last chat message.
Ground, American 779, squawk in.
Oh, the CJ4 thing?
Yeah, you haven't engaged your stab trims yet, though? You should engage those.
I tried.
Press and hold.
We're off at Echo, we'd like back to
Release.
November 7,
Yeah.
3,
Oh, that wouldn't work that time.
Release.
I swear I literally did those.
Alright, now try your mock trim. You have to do your stab trim.
Are
Hopefully.
you kidding me?
hopefully
You have
this
to do
does
those first?
Yeah, there we go.
Upper power 120.5.
You were just doing the order wrong, that's all.
Yes, sir.
And look at that, you cleared all the errors off the screen. Now you just have green and white.
Except for, parking brake. We'll do the good old reverse push.
Not even gonna request on ground?
What do you mean?
Oh, I guess we don't have to request it, do we?
Non-movement area.
Non-movement area.
Oh wait, I can't even do the pushback yet. Wait a second. Just chalks.
And persistent ground to United 782. Do we have to go for push or is this ours?
Yeah.
I'm gonna push before you though.
Okay.
Okay, then
I should probably go first, really. So that way I'm out of the way. And you're not gonna get in my way. You're going way faster. Ground's probably like, bro, they're pushing back at the same time.
Let's go.
There we go, perfect.
In sync. Let's get to tower taxiing up here. We're gonna call holding short of Charlie, looks.
Calling ground.
Oh, what? I guess. Oh, you trying to figure out who you're calling, what?
Yeah, we're calling ground.
Yeah.
Had a chance to fly the Concorde? I don't have it.
Flip up the nose light here so we have some vision in front of us.
These wipers aren't doing crap.
They aren't really doing anything.
Actually, they don't do anything. What the heck?
Purely aesthetic?
Literally just an aesthetic.
Wow.
They don't wipe anything.
That's what you get when you have an Aerosoft release.
No, I feel like that's just because the way Flight Sim does rain.
Let's see.
In
This is
the
not
Phoenix,
the
I know
whole
they work.
Is it?
Huh?
I think we have one more ahead here. This is just hold short for the runway. Or
Yep.
the roadway, rather.
Just hold short there, just in case. Make sure.
Oh, there's another hold short line here. Alright, I'm gonna call up.
Oh, yeah.
San Francisco ground, Pilotcom 907, we're ready for your taxi work to 28 right. We're holding short, Charlie.
Also 907, San Francisco ground, runway 28 right, taxi via Charlie, hold short of runway 1 left on Charlie.
28 right, via Charlie, we'll hold short 1 left. Pilotcom 907. San Francisco ground, Southwest 1525, ready for official cut.
Southwest 1525, person start onto Yankee is approved, remain clear of Alpha, call for taxi.
Alright, deny this man taxi, send him back to the GA parking.
Alpha, and call taxi.
Oh, he must be referring to it as an active active runway, so we're heading left.
Yeah. Yo, with is X-ray still current?
X-ray
It is.
was current when I called up.
It is. Oh, it was. And this is Atlantic, or is it something else? That thing's not showing it. Okay.
Signature?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's 78, contact San Francisco Tower 120.5.
I just call hold
Actually,
short of
wait, I
Charlie.
can go
Over
there.
to the tower for United States. Happy
Yeah,
New Year. Have a
signature.
good night.
It is.
Which airport are you guys going to?
Santa Barbara SBA.
Oh.
San Francisco ground, November 3410 Whiskey, FBO with X-ray ready for taxi.
November 3410 Whiskey, San Francisco ground, runway 28 right, taxi via Charlie Fall. Correction, runway 28 right, taxi via Charlie, hold short of runway 1 left, follow the CRJ-550 on Charlie.
28 right, via Charlie, hold short to 1 left, we'll follow the CRJ, November 10 Whiskey. Sounds so weird being in a big jet like this, you know, using a November call sign. But I mean, it's possible.
But I'm
It's
also
possible.
lazy, and I want to use my.
You always use
tail
Pilot
sign.
Club.
Well, my
use Pilot Club
tail
at a
sign is
152.
so long. November 2003 Whiskey is so awkward to say over the internet.
You could say it.
I could, but I'm lazy.
'Cause, you know, then
9807
you
is
shorten it
fully
to 03 whiskey.
Yes.
Once ATC shortens it, at least.
Falcon 9807, contact the tower 120.5, good night.
Alright, I'll go to Santa Barbara too.
205, thank you.
Wait, wait, no, we're holding short of one left, not 10.
Travis is for Grant. I was pushing forward on my discretion.
One left, yeah.
Camel
one
Toe,
left.
how you doing?
Who's calling?
Are you losing things?
8 for Minneapolis, start at your own discretion.
Thank you.
What server? We're on VATSIM right now. We were on multiplayer a bit ago. But now I've got a bit of practice in with this plane, so now we're back on VATSIM. Learning a new plane. You missed it a bit ago. We were on East USA. If you do want to join, I can invite you to group only. If you want to do that, just send me a firm request in the sim and I'll go accept it. Actually, there's someone I gotta accept. That's pretty sure that's Braden here. I wish you could open the pause menu without actually pausing the simulation. That'd be great.
November 3410 Whiskey, contact the tower 120.5, good night.
You behind me yet, there, Stu?
20.5, number 10 whiskey. Yeah, I'm coming. We're on tower.
Oh, I think we're gonna get our moving clearance here real soon.
Okay.
Code 9807, cross 1 left and 1 right at Charlie.
Yeah, I'll have to send you an invite later. I haven't enough time to fly tonight. Yeah, it's just the firm request though, and then I'll invite you if you want to come fly. If you don't want to deal with the VATSIM ATC at least.
Oh, United 78 on 1600 feet.
United 78, contact Oakland Center.
Roger, over to the center. Happy New Year. Have a good night. For United 78.
San Francisco Tower, November 341 Sierra Whiskey, Golden Short, 1 left at Charlie.
November 341 Sierra Whiskey, San Francisco Tower, cross 1 left and 1 right at Charlie.
Cross 1 left, 1 right at Charlie, 10 whiskey. What's my ground speed? Oh, yeah, we're good. Just a little slow. Actually, I gotta put center in.
Ash, this is the first time for me. Do I go back to ground for further taxi instructions or stay on tower?
Nope, stay tower.
Stay tower. Who would? It's just a first for me because I haven't had a contact tower before I even reached the runway area, right?
You would have it over at Cincinnati if we used the little special child runway that never gets used. Because there's no reason for ground to have contact with the people over there, you know?
True.
Yeah, once they get west of 18 Center. After this flight, the stream's definitely going to be ending, because then I got to go head over to a family friend's house.
See a landing aircraft here. I wonder who that is.
Southwest 1525,
Southwest
San Francisco
1017,
Tower,
I
runway
think.
1 left, line up and wait.
What'd you say, Stu?
10-7, Southwest 1017.
Oh, is that? Okay, cool.
So this departure procedure, let's read up on that a bit more.
If we wanted to, we have run-up pads at Charlie and Charlie 2.
Do we?
Yeah. It's on the charts.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But I have
it
zero
says it in
idea how to
text.
run
Normally that's actually an
Southwest
area you pull into.
1525, runway 1 left, cleared for takeoff.
So let's see here, we're going runway heading of 281, which I need to put in that heading.
I'm going to guess 4 minutes to take off. So I'm might as well slow her down a bit because it's not gonna matter.
Why are you guessing 4 minutes?
Well, Zulu 254.
Oh, release time?
Yeah. We got 4 minutes, I think. According to the PDC, at least.
November, or Pilot Club 9807. Sorry, gonna have to do this to you. Contact center 132.2.
Oh, they're leaving?
Order center 13.2? Yes.
November 1 Sierra Whiskey. Contact Oakland Center 132.2.
Sucks that you're leaving us over to center, 10 whiskey.
Southwest 1525. Contact Oakland Center. Good night.
Oakland Center, thanks.
Darn.
Trail left ending 310, maintain 3000, correction, maintain 2000 until established, clear the ILS, trail left approach San Francisco.
Turn heading 310, maintain 2000 till established, cleared ILS, 28 right, Giant 322.
Oakland Center, Southwest
13.
Southwest 1525, Oakland
Did I
Center.
enter this? You know what? I'm just gonna look at that spot.
Roger, climb maintain level 370.
Wait, ground power is still connected somehow. I've just been dragging it along the taxiway, I guess.
How did you manage that?
I looked up and the ground power light was still on. I'm like, wait a second.
Oakland Center, correction, Vision Jet 68 Sierra Papa is
maintenance is
15 miles north of Pips, flight level 250.
November 68 Sierra Papa, Oakland Center. I'm going to be closing not too long from now. Probably just getting into my airspace. So, frequency you change your proof. Sorry about that.
That's all good.
Everyone shutting down.
Delta 2121, you can go to Monte Unicom now, 228. See ya.
Damn it.
Green 5, leave airspace in Southeast LA is offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change proof.
Everyone shutting down.
Korean Air 5, and Happy New Year.
You too. Air 154 Charlie, sorry, I don't know if I gave you a climb. Air 154 Charlie, you can climb, maintain flight level 270, that'll be your final.
Who's shutting down?
270, 154 Charlie.
Oh, all the controls.
Also, ATC is loud.
Oakland Center, good evening. Challenger 612 Papa Golf, on the ground at San Francisco, holding trail 1 left at Charlie.
Air 612 Papa Golf, you go to full length on 28 right?
Okay, from full length 28 right for 2 Papa Golf.
He's gonna get us takeoffs.
Golf cross, runway.
To the ground?
Crossway 1
no,
left,
you couldn't.
and runway 1 right at Charlie, and hold short of runway 2 at right.
Hey, sorry to say, August, if you pass the VAT USA stuff, you still have a few
runway 2 right,
weeks
clear to land.
at least
2 right, clear to land, Giant 322.
of training you have to do.
Oakland Center, Pilot Club 9807, we're holding short 28 right at San Fran on Charlie.
9807 is Oakland Center, hold short at 2 right.
We're holding short.
Alaska 1949, to give you approach clearance.
Hi, fan from Eddie, cleared island.
I got my call up at least.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Alaska 119, leaving airspace to the south. LA is offline. Radar service terminate. Frequency change approval. See.
Change proof for 119. Have a good New Year's.
Or 154 Charlie, in airspace to the south. LA is offline. Radar service terminate. Frequency change approval.
LA is gonna be offline too.
Change approval. Copy.
Yeah.
154 Charlie. Air 172 X-ray Papa, the Livermore altimeter is 2972.
Roger,
Oh, and ZID's on now.
Downwind for runway 29.
Say what?
ZID's on now.
Air 172 X-ray Papa,
David Stone.
runway 29 left, clear to land.
9 left, clear to land.
And Oakland Center,
Must be school night, maybe.
22, holding shore runway 1 left at San Francisco in flight Meg 1.
Down to 1082, Oakland Center, runway 1 left, clear for takeoff.
I think that guy just bounced.
Left, my 1082.
Giant 322, welcome to San Fran. Roll it to the end, right turn there, taxi ramp, Charlie, Zulu, good day.
Yeah, pre-gaming New Year's
All the way
Eve,
to
that
the
could be a
end,
thing.
right turn on Charlie, Giant 322 heavy CF.
Charlie Club 8907, runway 2 at right, line up and wait, traffic departing north.
Alrighty, 28 right, line up and wait, Pilot Club 9807.
You need to wait like an extra half second before you stop to push to talk.
Whoops.
Same.
Good to know.
Air Canada 80, contact San Francisco, ground 121.8.
To ground 121.8, Air Canada 80, and thanks, and Happy New Year. Gone again.
Make sure we're on 20, because we're using 20 flaps.
Yeah, we'll hold it short the ILS line, whatever.
Good evening, Oakland Center United 242, flight level 370.
It's really rainy out there.
And pilot club 9807, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
28 right, clear for takeoff. Pilot club 9807.
Oakland Center, Southwest 1525, request 10 minutes out of contact.
That's true. November 3140 Whiskey, runway 28 right. This is Oakland Center, runway 28 right, line up and wait.
28 right, line up and wait, November 10 Whiskey. And I should have said the full call sign, whatever.
United 242, you trying to call?
Yeah, everyone seems to get it mixed up. Perked up hearing 314. Yeah, bro, they never say it right.
Unfortunately, you can go to monitor Unicom 122, put in. I'm just working with the traffic that I currently got. Yeah, I'll be signing off. I apologize.
United 242, a banned call sign? I don't know.
172 X-ray Papa, taxi to parking. Have a good day.
Roger, over to parking. Thanks for your service.
Happy New Year.
Alaska non-tape 40 knots, establish 2 left.
United 1082, Oakland Center. Good rate through 4,000, please.
What?
Can you say again?
What?
1082?
Good rate. Climb quickly through 4,000 feet. Climb and maintain level 350, but give me a good rate
heading
of climb.
mode it is.
Okay, good rate of flight and flight level 3,500.
Pilot Club 9807, stop your climb, maintain 3,000.
3,000, pilot 907.
What number off the band call sign now?
2968, so I haven't even reached 3,000.
Oh, do 3,000 then.
Said to stop my climb. Damn.
Pilot Club 9807, traffic no longer a factor, climb, maintain level 330.
330, pilot club 907.
Traffic, you know.
United 1082, climb, maintain level 350, and good rate, thanks.
Up to flight level 350 and good rate 982.
Alright, 3410 Whiskey, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Alright, clear for takeoff, number 10 Whiskey.
Remember, we're 612 Papa Golf, behind the departing traffic, runway 28 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait behind the traffic.
Is there a guy behind me? Yeah, there was.
F.
Your flight plane disappeared. That's a weird one.
Yeah, it disappeared.
Center, Southwest 806, Oakland short runway, 01 left.
Southwest 2806, Oakland Center, runway 1 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait.
Dip to the side a little bit.
Southwest 2806.
Need ocean,
gear up,
offshore, Evo, execute. Into nav mode, please. If I need to, I will direct, which I will. Direct whammy, please. Okay, so far we're set up. We need to do one more leg at him.
Luckily, it's not too difficult with flight plan.
We need to get 3,000.
And Pilot Club 9807, clear direct whammy.
Clear direct whammy, pilot 907. That was lucky.
Yeah, and Southwest 2806, runway, actually, disregard. Or 612 Papa Golf, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 28 right, 2 Papa Golf.
Alaska 1949, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Clear land, Alaska non-tape.
Just for coordination, I'm climbing 175.
Or 3410 Whiskey, Oakland Center, radar contact, say altitude.
3,000, November 10 Whiskey.
10 Whiskey, thanks. Cleared direct to Whammy intersection.
Direct whammy, 10 Whiskey.
Why is my altitude not climbing?
Falcon
my
9807,
flight plan's gone
climbing
too.
flight level 330.
In a second here, we will. We're having technical difficulties. My bad.
Okay.
Oh, and now I'm frozen.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Why is it having issues today?
My plane. Oh, there it is.
This is a circus show. There we go. We need to climb faster than that.
I might have forgot to
River
put my
612
archery.
Bob Golf, Oakland Center radar contact. Say altitude, baby.
1.8 climbing to 3,000. 2 Papa Golf.
2 Bob Golf, thanks. Climb, maintain.
Our
flight
APU's
level.
on. Whoops.
Do you want 250 as your final?
250 for the final. 2 Papa Golf.
Alright, 2 Bob Golf, climb, maintain flight level 250.
Climb, maintain flight level 250. 2 Papa Golf.
Landing gear is still down. Flaps are still up.
Last 1949, walk to San Francisco, left turn, contact San Francisco, ground 121.8. Go to ground 121.8. Last get on tame, put it on things.
Sometimes the heading thing just doesn't work correctly.
November 3410 Whiskey, confirm you're climbing?
Oh no!
Did it give me a climb? November 1 Sierra Whiskey, I think you just gave us direct whammy.
Right, but I also gave you a climb, correct?
I didn't write it down.
Okay, November 341 Sierra Whiskey, climb, maintain flight level 330.
I'm 330, 1 Sierra Whiskey. Yeah, I don't know if I messed up or if he messed up.
I don't know. I definitely messed up today. Let's go. That was an interesting radio.
Yeah, we had a guy that's done that before.
I think he just signed off. Or he's not answering.
Or 612 Bob Golf, clear direct intel.
Direct intel to Papa Golf.
Yeah, he's not responding.
Who?
The Oakland Center.
Oh, to that one guy?
Is not requiring, responding to the one guy.
Okay, now we're going to
That was 2806, running 1 left there, takeoff.
Clear to take off.
Oh, we don't have our other landing lights on. Whoops. We don't have our strobe lights on. We're just following all the problems today.
Okay,
I blame
plane
my.
was almost turning the wrong way, but
I blame
it's
my
kinda
flight
done.
plan suddenly disappearing on me. That was
Mine
weird.
didn't disappear. I just forgot to put in the departure.
Cargo Lux 588, Mountain Mars Space, you can contact Monty Unicom 122.8, take care.
122.8, Happy New Year.
Alaska
Why
155,
is it
Monty Unicom
wobbling like that?
122.8, have a great night.
Okay, heading mode it is. Is it just wants to keep wobbling like that? Gotta love it, you know?
Oh yes. Favorite thing to do. Do max takeoff. Or max climb, rather.
Tango runway 28 right, clear to land.
That's it. Actually, these two can come off. We're above 10,000, so all that comes off. It needs to be on auto. Why wouldn't it already? Oh shit, APU's on.
LOL, you had the same issue!
Oh gosh.
Like, whoops.
Yep, both of us.
Oakland, Southwest 317. Did you say you were going to go ahead and switch off here shortly?
Oh, there's another plane right there. Like right next to me.
Oakland, Southwest 317.
Oh, did you pass by the Delta?
Yeah.
Oh, you passed by. I'm next to you, I think.
Yeah, you're way farther out than me. I see you.
I'm 5,000 above you too.
What do we want to do about this?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, we did pass that, so we need to go standard. 992.
Oakland Center must be.
317. Yep, voice server just disconnected. Southwest 317. I'm pretty much closing up shop here, so is there anything that I can do before I go?
No, that's just wanted to double check with you. I was going to switch to Unicom.
I'm going faster than you, so why don't you
Alright,
slow down a bit?
Alright, all aircraft on frequency Oakland Center is going to be closing.
Maybe even stop your climb and I'll go
All
ahead of
aircraft
you.
on Unicom on 122.8. Thanks and have a great night. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well. And
Because I'm going way faster than you.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year.
Happy New Year.
I don't know why you always climb so slow. Or no, you climb fast, but you across the ground you're super slow.
Faster climb.
Why?
Why not?
Because you're trying to get somewhere. It's not like you.
I'll increase my speed then.
No, lower it. Or just keep it the same. Because maybe even stop the climb. Well, because I'm trying to like get ahead of you here, so we're not gonna like hit each other.
Alrighty. I'll stay 180 then.
And 180 and like pull the power back a little bit. Oh yeah, standard.
Oh, we must have just moved to a different waypoint.
Oh yeah, I gotta get direct my waypoint here.
Wind is struggling though. We have a cross tailwind.
Why does
at
it keep
29.
wanting to do that?
What does it want to do?
It keeps wanting to go direct from like San Francisco to the waypoint where I'm trying to go to.
Oh. Weird.
I don't... Oh, you know what? I've been doing it wrong. There's a direct button.
Yeah, there's a direct route, my friend.
Oh shit, I've
How
been doing
you
it
failed
wrong.
this?
I've been doing it the 7-3 way.
Well, fly it the CJ4 way.
Don't fly the CJ4.
Well, you should. Like, this is like if you took a CJ4 and slapped a few more complex stuff.
Yeah. So you know what? I'll go direct the next waypoint, Cyprus.
Cyprus, hey. Let's see. Cyprus.
There we go. And I can hit nav.
Cyprus? What?
Yeah, Cyprus.
Where is Cyprus on this?
It's on the departure.
Did
you at least look at the departure?
It has Seagull, but not McKay, or not Cyprus.
CYR or CYPRS.
Let's see if I can't.
After Seagull, before McKinney. Or McKee. You're supposed to cross it above flight level 220. I'm just going direct that one. And how much separation we got now? Are we good? Yeah, we're good. We got 5 mile separation.
So Cyprus. I see where it is.
If you want to speed up, go for it. We're almost same altitude now, too.
We'll go for 210 now as a climb, and then we'll red bar it the rest of the way.
A Nuggy Mugger. That's a funny name. How you doing? Climb the CJ4 at 240 knots? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna say you're doing it wrong.
Okay, Cypress is added.
Yes.
It's interesting that the FMS in this does not have Cypress.
Really?
Yeah, it does not.
You put in the correct departure and all that?
Offshore too.
Oh. Offshore too. Yeah, that is weird.
How did you have Cypress and I didn't?
It's literally on the departure, bro.
I don't understand how we had the same departure, but mine was missing.
Have you updated your nav data?
I guess I'll have to do it again if I don't.
It updated
already.
a few days ago, I think.
I swear I updated.
The different runway
night.
wouldn't matter, because the only thing that changes with that is there's like one waypoint that changes right in the beginning. It's like you hit this waypoint, and especially if you take off from what is that? The one left, one right runways. You have to make like a pretty hard left turn to heading 203 after you hit this one waypoint. Is this VATSIM? Yeah, it is, although now center's offline. Actually, 122.8, we gotta go to Unicom because center's off
You didn't
now.
switch over to Unicom?
I didn't think about it.
Nice.
I was flying the plane. You know, the first thing you're supposed to do. The number one thing you do, fly your plane.
We're on autopilot at this point.
It's aviate, navigate, communicate, okay? I was doing those first two, I wasn't doing the communication part.
Communication, that's... What's communication anyways?
You know, the stuff that doesn't get you yelled at? Well, actually, no, that's the aviate. If you do the aviate right, then you don't get yelled at.
Let's see...
Well, I mean, you can still get yelled at.
So
I see you back there.
We're gonna
barely.
climb all the way to Cypress, fly all the way to McKay, and then our TOD is like over.
Oh, how do you know your TOD?
Bay area? Look at SimBrief. That's what I'm looking at it. With.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if it's not on here though. I'm 100% uncertain of whether that's actually gonna show.
I get it if you put in at hard altitude, maybe.
MOO. Is that on there?
Top of descent is after McKee.
Oh, why do I have MQO and GVO? These two should not be here. I gotta delete MQO because that's not a factor.
Distance. No, that's not distance. Or yeah, it can be.
Wait, what? Excuse me. We'll just have to go direct.
It's mileage.
After. Wait, no.
4 miles to that
There we go.
waypoint, 19 miles to Whammy, I think it is. No. Oh. I don't know how I'm supposed to read this. I mean, it shows where the top of descent is, but it's after McKee. And before MQO, of course.
MQO is separate.
So it's between those two.
You're gonna want to remove MQO. Oh wait, no. I'm dumb.
It's between those two.
I am 100%
top of descent.
dumb.
So I'm just gonna descend to McKee. 2,000 feet a minute down.
You ever have those moments where you're positively dumb?
I don't know. Sounds like just like you though. Oh, what the fuck's my plane doing?
Well, this dumb pilot is your advice for new people.
So
As you have put into your playlist there.
Wait, what playlist? What?
Yeah, the thing we can't talk about.
What? I'm not exactly sure what you're saying.
playlist, okay? I know what I'm saying, and that's what matters.
Playlist. What the heck's that supposed to mean?
Nothing too important.
I'm not gonna say who it is, but there's someone that I banned from the chat a few days ago. They're asking for, they're doing an unban request. I want to see the chat and I apologize if I was asking some questions, but I was curious. Bro, this dude was literally asking just the most random stuff ever.
It was the same series of questions.
I mean, that could probably help you narrow down who it is, but if you guys were here during that. But unban or nah? What do you think?
Nah. As
Anyone
much as
else?
I
You got
love
opinion?
playing SAS time with him, he showed
August is a nah too? Okay.
zero response to actually correcting his errors.
Okay. So I'm gonna say asked chat.
By vote of Democratic.
No, I said asked
Yeah.
chat, they said nah, non-ban. There we go. Maybe for the what, unban him?
Maybe for the lulz
He's already banned.
crowd.
He's already banned. It's confirmed. Yep, too late, definitely.
So none of these push to sinks work on the CRJ. That
What do you mean push to sinks?
The heading mode and whatnot do not sync.
You sure?
Not working on
Let's
my
see
end.
if I put my heading mode off a bit. Let's see. I think you gotta get it like just right or something. Yeah, it doesn't. That
So,
sucks.
have fun manually turning it to your current orientation.
And I'm used to doing that.
I love my push to thanks very much.
Tower, Tupac, 420 inbound, runway 69er. Oh, gosh. See, there's 360 degrees in a circle. What would...
What would be 6-9er? None of them.
No, wait. If, like, we take -3... So, that's runway 33. If we just minus a whole 360 from it. Mod 36? I don't know what that means. I'll be on... Oh, is that remainder? Is that kind of what that is? Yeah, math is hard, bro. I mean, yes, I got a fancy calculator sitting right here, but it's got dust on it. There you go, there's some of the dust removed. I mean, I could do it with this, I think. 3.6, where the heck is modulo on this?
Why am I turning?
I don't know, my plane does the wobble back and forth a whole bunch.
I did a little bit of wobble, yeah. What the balls?
Where do we go to math, maybe? What's in here? I don't know. Don't even know how to do the modulo thing.
Why is this thing actually doing wobbles? Is it wind? It might be. It's 45 knots cross tailwind.
Yeah, I don't know how to do this, man.
We have... Never. He's gone.
What's going?
He's gone.
Are we separated well here?
I hope.
Oh yeah, we're totally separated well. We're separated by 15 miles.
15 miles?
Yeah.
Damn.
We're about the same speed though. Just keep subtracting 360 until you can't do it anymore. That's what I was doing with the... I just did the Windows calculator. I'm not even up in my cruise. What the heck? Why? Maybe I gotta put the power in and it'll climb up more.
I mean, does it matter? We're almost reaching the K anyways.
But my plane's not climbing for some reason. It refuses to climb.
You need to reduce your speed for your.
I mean, I literally just put it into takeoff power, and it still didn't do it. Into toga. Yeah, I probably gotta reduce the speed a little bit. There we go. Oh, it's climbing at 0.82. Dang, this plane actually goes pretty quick. Actually, nope, still not climbing. Wait, did it reset? Or maybe it did when it switched to Mach number there. Trying to figure out why the FAA decided to curse flyable selection above 410. I don't know. I think it might be because, used to RVSM airspace, you know, above, I think that's above 280. Used to, it was way different. And so they expanded the normal airspace up to 410. And then, you know, anything above that is the old weird stuff.
Okay, so realistically,
that's why.
We're probably going to be landing 15s.
It's double RVSM. Yeah. Wait, what'd you say?
Realistically, we're landing the 15s. Santa Barbara.
I don't know. Let's see here.
Weather is 3 knots at 1.8.
Santa Barbara. Yeah, one of the 15s. Oh, which one? I mean, we could do crosswind landing. It's only, actually we could, it's only 2 knots.
A crosswind landing, what?
Yeah.
2.5?
Yeah. Actually, which procedures do we have here? We have a VOR or GPS runway 25. That's a weird one, having both of those in one procedure. ILS runway 7, if you want to do an ILS. That might be the way to go, is runway 7. Unless you want to do whatever this GPS thing is.
You want to do 2.5s.
I mean, 2.5 is this weird thing. Oh, you have to go and do a procedure turn. And all that. What? Good luck with the heavy rain and mist. Yeah, we'll try that.
1.5.
Oh, and it's also offset from the runway if we do runway 2.5. We'd have to do a procedure turn and it's offset.
Do I?
So let's go runway 7.
Runway 7?
Yeah. We can actually use an ILS. And actually, our flight plan takes us to the first point on the ILS.
Huh.
So yeah, that's what we're doing.
It's gonna be a slight
For the
tailwind,
VR-25
but okay.
Bonanza, it had so much trouble with the autopilot. What'd you say?
Said we're gonna have a slight tailwind, but it's okay, we got reversers.
Yeah. It's 2 knots though. Well, I'm gonna descend. $2,000 feet a minute. I'll descend down to 10,000.
Descent's coming up here soon too.
What's coming up?
My descent. In 10 miles, so we're gonna start.
Actually, we need to be at 3,500 for this. I'm gonna put it at 3,500 for the ILS thing.
Sounds fun to me. We're gonna do 3 vertical speed.
Okay, there's that. I need to put in down here this whole thing.
Actually, 2.
No, nav, not comp. 110.3. There we go.
0.3
Didn't
is
do it.
the...
Didn't do it correctly.
Oh.
But 110.3. What the heck is with this thing?
Add an extra 2 zeros.
No, I'm using my little thing to do it. It's not doing it for some reason.
And our course is going to be what? We got 70 degrees.
It keeps replacing what I'm trying to put in.
You're going to have to text it then on the radio tune.
Over in the recall. I mean, I was able to do this earlier, and it's not doing it right now.
I've basically given up using most of my functionality on my peripherals.
No, this was literally working earlier.
Well, you know what? I decided you don't deserve to use it on stream today.
Something? Oh, I'm overspeeding. It's like, is something beeping?
Oh, maybe that you're descending and you didn't pull back throttle. Oops.
I did pull back throttle though. It's not enough.
We're not descending fast enough. We are actually gonna bump up that to 3.
It's not doing it. Okay. 0.3. There we go.
We're doing...
I'll go ahead and arm reversers.
ILS.
The
GVO.
course I can't put in yet though. Gotta wait till I'm on heady mode, so that's gonna be a little tough getting that in actually. Or can I? No, I can't.
Oh, Habud is a part of the ILS. What?
Yes, it's the first point. Actually, I gotta descend faster.
Well, okay.
Go idle throttle, descend pretty quick here.
It does not show on my side though. I don't even have Yanni. Why is points?
You don't have a Yanni?
I do not.
Where's Yanni?
Yankee, Oscar, November, India, in between GVO and Habut.
Oh, are you talking about the... on the ILS?
Yeah.
No.
Ah, fuck it, I don't care. Not gonna be picture perfect.
Actually, GVO is a part of the ILS. Oh, it looks like we have to do like a whole procedure turn kind of thing. What the heck, really? We have to do that?
Must
we have
be.
to do an arc thing? Why do we have to do that? I don't believe that. Because there's even a little arrow right there that has us going and intercepting it from that side. Navigraph wants us so bad to intercept from the other side.
I'm gonna do Yanni. For my...
What, direct Yanni?
From GVO.
Ah.
So before Goyed.
I was trying to text my mom here because she just sent me a text, so I went to did the thing where you can pull it down and reply, but then I rotated my phone and it just disappeared. Yeah, so I'm telling her I'm coming to the whole New Year's thing. And I'm like, hey, if you want to watch a stream, we're landing in about 20 minutes. Because actually, one of the people that's the family friend that they're with, he's a pilot. I think he has like a commercial rating and all that. But that's not his day job. His day job is being a banker. iOS runway 7 from GVO. Execute. That gave me a whole mess up there on my screen. Oh gosh.
Oh, that's the flirt. I'm flirting the line.
The what?
The red
And
line.
now I gotta send her the link to the stream, because she don't got it.
You don't need it.
See if that works. It should. Yep, there we go. Okay, so I need to put in altimeter. I'll just hit B, whatever. What? How do I make it so I get to the other waypoints? I'm trying to see the other waypoints in like the plan view.
We got Yanni.
Just so I can zoom into one of the others.
Effort.
How do I do that?
Altimeter MVFR 2980.
Or no. That's not what I want. Can you let me please just hit clear? Gosh. There we go. Yeah, I'll just use normal view. We'll hope it all works right. All I know is my descent is going pretty well here. How you looking?
We're doing alright.
Oh, you're way lower than me back there.
Yep.
Why are you lower, bro? What the heck?
Sending faster, my friend.
I'm at a standard of like 2,500 or 27 actually, but
3,000.
it works.
We have to reach 2,500.
Yeah, no, I'm descending at just the right speed. Because now there's a little arc you can see. It'll show where you're going to be when you hit that altitude. And it's just before GVO that I've got it at. So we're fine. I mean, the chart over here, I mean, it's about at 3,500, so I'm going to be there before that waypoint. I'll be fine.
I'm not gonna input headlights.
And actually, once I hit GVO, I'm gonna use heading mode. What thing do I gotta be on for that? It's so hard to see over there.
163.
167 maybe? Why is it so hard to see that? Yeah, 163.
What's the reciprocal of 75?
What?
What's the reciprocal of 75 degrees?
Shoot, I don't know. 75.
Something like.
We'll just bring out the calculator.
225.
75 plus 180 is 255.
Okay.
Anyways, I'll go ahead and put that.
That's what they have on the other side's arc.
I mean, I can see where it says 163 now.
Well, I mean, is the other side? It's the 75-degree turn it accept.
I just messed up my altitude too.
Nice, well done.
The altitude capture. There we go. 163. Come on, stop
You're
zooming.
rolling 2980 for Mercury.
There we go. What do you say?
Altimeter 2980.
2972.
Mitar says 2980.
Okay, I'll put that in. I guess it picked up a different one from a nearby airport. Oh yeah, over the side. 2980. There we go. August doing the math for us 255, even though I already figured it out. Yeah, my descent's totally gonna make it there easily. We'll even slow the descent a little bit. Let's put a little more throttle into it. Well, actually, wait, I gotta be below 250. I'm below 10,000. Oh shoot, I'm messing up here. Just putting a little bit of speed brake, slow her down. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna make it there. 250. I can't see anything outside. We must be in the clouds.
We are, in fact, in the clouds. Cloud layers, according to Mitar, says are
turn on the
broken at
landing lights, and
1,900.
oh, I got rain on the windows. Clouds around. Okay,
Oh boy,
got it.
for rain.
Alright, so over here on Navigraph we got so I've got that frequency in, yep, I got it. Course 075, I'll put that in when I'm in heading mode. And we're gonna be at 3,500, we'll descend down. Hopefully we can pick it up by then, if not we need to maybe descend a little lower and try and pick it up and all that. We'll see how it works. There's no ATC on, so that doesn't help.
No, it does not.
Altitude capture, it's capturing the altitude for me. Oh gosh. Gentlemen, we are about to land.
Unicom call out.
Oh, that's my thing. Oh yeah, we should do Unicom calls. So let's get a distance here. It's rain. Where? Oh, I'm 1,600 feet above the ground right now. Yeah, maybe I descended slightly early. Too low terrain. We're good, bro. We're good. We're good. I need to speed up a little bit though. Yeah, that was a little close. I got it by like 1,000 feet. Wouldn't happen if there was ADC though.
Wouldn't happen. If only all the centers didn't log off at the same time.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna go hit that heading mode. And over here, change. Where is it? Nav source. Right there. Course. Actually, is the course already in? Yeah, it is. Heck yeah. Easy. Santa Barbara traffic. November 341 Sierra Whiskey, CRJ-550. About 14 miles to the west, landing ILS runway 7, Santa Barbara. Right.
Santa Barbara traffic, Falcon 907. We're on the ILS 7 approach for.
Okay, I'm gonna slow down for the turn here. Bring in a notch or two of flaps, get gear down.
I totally made the correct Unicom client. We really wouldn't have this problem. We had center.
Yep.
Oh.
I mean, center probably would have been too busy. No one, Los Angeles.
Los Angeles was online.
Yeah, they were. Now, you know, I'm gonna descend down to 2,700 for the next waypoint here. $2,700. All right, and actually gears down, landing lights on. You know, ladies and gentlemen of the cabin, put your seat belts on. Tray tables in the upright position. We're going in.
Do we have VNAV on this thing? I would reckon no.
Oh shoot, I missed the localizer. Ah, crap. I'm bad at this. Okay, where are you right now?
Direct Yanni.
Direct, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna. How far are you from Yanni?
FMS says about a half mile.
Okay, I'm gonna do a right, like 270 here, and I'll kind of follow in behind you.
Correct. Go ahead now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna at least fly away from the airport and then back direct. Back direct to the Hebut. I'll just kind of vector myself out. Just see, I can't see you. I gotta ask you where you are.
Well,
No?
I don't think we're gonna see the runway here for a while.
Oh yeah, what's minimums? We have 213, and for go around, or missed approach, climb to 700, climbing right turn to 4,000. Outbound on the RZS VOR radio 185. So that frequency... Oh, we're just going to Gullet. Okay, because I have GPS, I can just go Gullet. Good. No, shoot, don't overspeed. Oh, come on. Just realized my throttle was taking me way too fast.
Whoops.
Must be some wind here, you know? Okay, where are you right now?
Go ahead. Direct. Nap.
Okay, we'll turn back towards the airport. Actually, are you sure? I actually see where you are. You went through the localizer. Unless that's not you. That I'm getting on my thing. No, that's you. I don't know why it shows you way off. Okay, whatever. We'll come in behind you. What kind of speed are you doing?
Somewhere around 200, 210.
Okay. We'll keep it a little bit slower then.
Hopefully we brake here at this point.
So what was the meter again?
Put our feet up on the shit.
Says this is SBA. Where's the METAR? We have scattered at 5,000, broken at 1,900. 3 statute mile visibilities. Hopefully we get this all right. I'm gonna go ahead and disarm nav mode, just because, you know, I don't want to miss it again. Oh shit, I'm going too slow. Don't stall. That task saturation is real. Not to flap so I don't stall. Okay, and plane is slowly turning towards that localizer. You made any more callouts, even though there's no one around, but still, you keep it kind of realistic. Kinda.
Santa Barbara, Pico 907, short final for runway 7, Santa Barbara.
You call like 20 miles out, and then next call, short final. Alright, so I am 12 mile final. Santa Barbara traffic, Nova Tree 401 Sierra Whiskey, CRJ-550, 12 mile final runway 7, Santa Barbara.
Oh, we are so sidestepped off the runway. I see it now.
Oof.
Yeah, there's an offset. Oh,
Is
baby.
there? Oh, shit.
Yeah, baby. We're like 5 feet off to the side, so we're gonna land.
Oh, is it just you that had that, or is it the sim, or what?
I am not sure, but we are landing a very short.
I don't show anything about that on
here.
the chart, though.
Well.
Oh, I gotta put gear down.
Getting off at the end of the runway here.
Okay.
But we did land.
Aren't you glad we did runway 7 instead of the shorter runway?
Juliet. Oh man, we had the best time. I went full reversers the moment I was close to the ground.
So where are we parking?
Where do we got? We got...
There's Atlantic down to the south.
Well, I'm north of 7.
I mean, of course there's a bunch of hangars and stuff around. Slow down.
I guess I turn here and go on hotel to the transients, I guess.
Santa Barbara, Pico 907, vacated runway 7 on Juliet. We'll be taxiing.
Go to terminal. Atlantic has ridiculous fees.
Bravo.
So what would you say is better, Atlantic or Signature? Which one would you say is better?
And it is really bad here. I'm
Rainy and
surprised
stuff?
it's not IFR yet.
Oh yeah, it technically isn't, yeah. It's almost IFR. So
It
less
should
fees,
be
landing usually has
IFR.
better service. Oh, okay.
The landing was like very much non-existent. That scatter at 500? Yeah, more like full.
Santa Barbara traffic. Number 341 Sierra Whiskey, 5 mile final, runway 7, full stop, Santa Barbara. Alright. Keep the speed up. Don't let it stall too much. Runway's still not in sight. Going down to about 250 feet. Then the big go around if need be.
Santa Barbara, Pilot Club 9807, short runway 7 at Bravo. Santa Barbara.
7 at Bravo. So you exited the wrong direction?
Yeah, I entered the wrong direction. I just took an exit so I can get off the runway before I found myself forced off.
Okay.
So I did a fight or flight moment.
Good, I think it is. We're good.
See, I would love to find a software that would tell me where all these are.
Oh, FBOs?
Yeah.
Yeah, even Flight Plan Go doesn't half the time.
Because
Because you know,
doesn't
they'll
have them.
change and all that. It's literally just the buildings, but they don't tell you who's there. A lot of times the charts what's labeled as FBO.
So,
Still no runway.
Some people ask me which
400
one
feet to
they are.
minimums.
So expect a sidestep. Oh, hey, hold on, that's in front of it, I think.
A manual up runway inside.
At least you had a runway in sight. I didn't.
Yeah, slight sidestep. It's just a sim thing, I think. Of course you're making it snow as if it's not up, and we lost the runway again. And the runway's back.
On ascent.
Sync rate, okay. Pulling back a little bit. Holy crap, what is this visibility?
500 scattered.
I wouldn't call that scattered.
Well, METAR tells it's 500 scattered.
Well, that may be the rain. Come on, don't. I can't float this much. Still buttered it.
Yeah, this should 100% be low IFR conditions right there. To a point where you should.
I can't see the end of the
probably-
runway. Almost. Didn't even have to full brake it or anything, even with the wetness. Gonna exit right Bravo. Not Alpha, just Bravo. Or not Mike, go over to Bravo. Okay, retracted flaps and speed brake. Did I butter? Actually, I wasn't paying that much. 133. Yeah, it's not bad. But holy crap, the runway is just caked in water. That was almost minimums. I was about to go around. Because the cloud just got up in my face like that.
2 go around in one stream?
Yeah, the second one wouldn't even have been forced on me. Yeah, Santa Barbara traffic, number 341 Sierra Whiskey, clear runway 7, taxiing to Atlantic via Bravo, Santa Barbara.
Well, that's kind of ridiculous. I didn't see you at all.
Oh.
Santa Barbara traffic 50907 crossing runway 7 on Bravo.
Actually, I need the nose one.
Yeah, the visibility is so shit I can't see no one. This should be low FI.
Yeah, it really should be low IFR. At least according to the Sims weather. That's for sure.
Lord Sim-sama has says so as such.
My mom didn't try and text me like, the link's not working. I'm like, I'm just gonna kind of turn over towards here a little bit. Try not to hit any cars
Oh,
or
do
anything.
we have 3-mile visibility? Oh, we do. Oh man.
In the METAR? Oh, I see you back behind
Oh
me. I
yes,
see your
we
light
do.
at least.
I didn't read it. I didn't read it well enough. August is like.
This ain't no 3-mile visibility. That's for sure.
Do you have real weather actually ticked on?
Yep.
Do I have real weather actually ticked on? I do. Do you have real time?
I think I do.
I guess if I go into third person, I see everything just fine. But
yeah, not in the cockpit.
In cockpit, I see shit.
There's parking brake. Oh, APU should have already come on. So we'll do that. Air conditioning stuff. Don't need it.
These are very small taxiways.
Yeah, it's an airport for GA. Turn off all that.
Oh.
See, CRJ's flying. I'm not surprised they do, because I mean that wasn't that hard of a landing. It's just the
visibility.
Yeah, the visibility was garbage, and the gusting winds were kind of crazy. Even though it said there was like 2 knots of wind. Come on, APU, we're waiting for you.
Oh, speaking of APU, I should turn mine on now.
Let's call up a GPU. Shocks. GPU. All the stuff. APU is available. Shut off the engine. Stop your beeping, oh my gosh. I get it. You're angry. Fucking need that one on. Yeah, beep beep, all the beeps, yep.
An eating!
Yeah, he's been in and out of the stream tonight. Let's see, we'll go Squawk VFR. .200. And off on that. That goes down at the bottom. Doors unlocked. I think I'm mostly set on everything now.
Okay. On the right engine.
Everyone get out, just run for the building, cause it's raining.
To the left engine. APU generators on, good. When they go to a relatively good level, we'll turn on the GPU ourselves. Rather, we'll call for one. Now, it's low enough at this point. Wheel chocks.
Honestly, next time we gotta go learn the 700.
700 ain't that much different.
Yeah, it's probably not. But I'm gonna work my way up. I wish we could have save states though, that'd be great. Around San Francisco where you live, it's raining like crazy and flooding. Is it like this? A lot of craziness. Get it? I know you got your master warning. I know. It's got like the 8th flood warning on your phone. Oof, that sucks. And then, of course, every time I turn off the battery, it takes like 10 seconds to unfreeze.
There we go. APU's off.
There we go. Oh, and it decided it wanted to turn back on. Close the door, all that stuff. Well, there we go. Good flight.
Good
flight, good stream.
We landed.
Now I got an hour to get over to where I'm going here.
Oh boy.
But who are we rating? Who's actually streaming tonight?
Gruffy Tam streaming. 67 viewers.
Voice. Dude gets a lot of viewership over there. Reference, there's almost twice the info here than at SBA. Dang. Craziness. Mustafa. And why not? Let's go race Gruffy Tam. But of course, we gotta go through the usual stuff for those of you that are new to the stream. If you haven't already, come on over, join the Discord. Got our upcoming streams channel. See what's coming up here soon. Like tomorrow, probably gonna do Super Mario Sunshine on the stream. Because there's no Sunday Fun Day, so we're gonna do something a little different. Although, I already played the game a bit over Christmas holiday. And of course, the usual Minecraft Monday on Monday, GA Tuesday, AT somewhere on Wednesday. I gotta put in the actual date things here for those. Well, yeah, we're ending and eating. Just because it's, what is it, like noon for you doesn't mean it's not noon for us. Over here in the States.
Over here in the States, we're different. We different.
Yep. And if you've missed a stream or part of a stream, like I know Needing, he's probably missed a couple or parts of streams here recently. You can find those VODs over on YouTube about a day and a half after they air. Give YouTube plenty of time to do its whole thing they have to do with them. Oh, he's actually got like dark in the background and stuff. Oh, usually he has lights on, I think. And what's he flying? It looks like it's a smaller plane. Looks like he's doing something with fireworks. I guess going with that one add-on to find where they are. Anyway, stick around for the raid. Hit the follow button here. Hit the follow button on Scruffy Tam's channel. And stick around for extra channel points, and we'll see you guys on the next stream.